There you go. Bienvenidos, señores y señores, to another episode of Los Terricolas podcast, the show where we bring our unique ideas and stories to you while sharing the same ground we all do. I'm your host, Greg, and with me, as always, is Oscar and Irvin. ¿Qué le pacho, señores?
As always, thank you to our sponsor, Proper 12.
Oh, is this what this is?
A sponsor of ours for over 6 years now.
It's better with soda, no?
Yeah, it's way better.
Yeah.
Way better. Connor.
Damn.
Last time we drank
Irish
it
bloke.
just by itself, and now with Coca-Cola. We have a lot of stuff on the table today.
I like how we show the Proper 12, but we didn't want to show the Coca-Cola because we can't afford that sponsorship.
Let's go over all the stuff
I have stock.
Well, Greg wanted to.
Yeah, I wanted to review for all our Mexican folks.
So should we do that now for the shows? Like, just start with a review every
Sure.
time?
When we can.
What are we reviewing today, Gregorius?
I brought some a Valentina seasoning, which is inspired by the Valentina hot sauce. You guys probably heard of like tajin or tajin. There's also this class.
Oh, their ugly cousin, Class.
Well, Class also makes those like powdered aguas frescas.
The little one? Oh, aguas frescas?
Yeah, that's why I was like, what? I didn't even know they made one of these. But I wanted to try it because I love Valentina, but I also love tajin.
Full disclaimer, fuck all of that shit.
Yeah, Oscar doesn't like
chamoy, none of that.
You ever had like Lucas?
Chamoyazos, like
that shit was dope.
mangos con.
Is that the first?
Nah.
The entrepreneur,
No.
Lucas?
Probably not.
The one that you would drink just...
Yeah, I think so.
But I think they were one of the first to make it like its actual own candy. Like it was just a standalone little bottle.
What about the green packets? Remember those? The
Limon. It was just limon.
Yeah.
I think it clearly says there, not a candy.
Does it really say that?
I think even this says it.
Well, I mean, but this is different. Like this is like you buy it for.
I think it says not for consumption for by humans.
You say
That's what it says.
not too much. Not for consumption for humans. All right, so let's do the hand test. This is how we used to eat it.
By the way, have you tried
back in the
tea?
day? Oh shit! I didn't wait.
I
I put way too much.
I don't know why you licked your hand before.
I like.
You lick it so that you create moisture and it sticks. You obviously never done this.
It's not that sour, which I like it when it's really limey.
It tastes like powdered Valentina.
Yeah, I think I like tajin better, dude. Because tajin is more like tangy. Let me try it with the fruit.
I really liked it.
Try it with the fruit.
It tastes like powdered Valentina.
It's really... You think so?
Just not as much as like acidy as fucking, if that's even a word, as Valentina. Because I think Valentina has a lot of vinegar.
You know what? It tastes really good with the fruit.
Let me cleanse the palate with this Proper 12.
But see, we didn't put any.
Sponsoring us since 1993.
Woo!
Damn.
I don't think he was even established then.
1993. I was like 1.
I wasn't even born. What the fuck you talking about?
1993 or
83.
Oh yeah, no, we weren't born.
We were in.
I could see why you'd say that. It
Right?
is a little bit.
Try it with the fruit, dude. It's pretty good.
Okay, anything is gonna taste good if it's fruit.
No.
Especially pineapple.
That's good
Pineapple's
fruit.
delicious.
That's good shit.
No, but
I'm not like.
I do wish it was limier, right?
That's actually what I was going to say, that it's limey.
Really? I think it's good. Tajin's a little bit more limey, dude.
Try this.
This pineapple is
The glass?
fucking dope.
I think glass.
I already did
Here,
the
put
hand.
some here.
I did the hand test earlier.
And a little
Oh,
thing about pineapple is that pineapple has a lot of digestive enzymes, so it's just actually pretty good for you.
It's true.
And we're going back to this MCT oil. MCT oil is really good for your pipes.
Oh yeah, that's a challenge we're gonna do today.
If you have
Should we do challenges to every episode?
Your
if you have
pipes,
digestive problems, it's not solely for digestive problems,
like your urethra.
but it helps you out.
Today's challenge will be, we're gonna take. How much are you supposed to take of that?
It's just a squirt.
No.
A ver, en la cuchara.
The glass
A
is
tablespoon. It's a
glass is more
tablespoon.
spicy, but it's garbage.
Yeah. Let's see who has to like take a dump first.
Wait, hold on. You guys didn't say what you guys liked it.
Oh,
What do you give this?
reviews. Okay, who goes first?
Okay, if I had to compare this to tajin, this is a solid 4.
Tajin
Out
is
of-
what?
out of
A
10 or
5?
Tajin is a 10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Because this is good, but it's not what you expect out of polvito or to put on your fucking fruit.
Yeah, no. It's not bad with the fruit, but yeah, Oscar has a point. I mean, if you have like good pineapple, but the thing is, the thing is that people cheat because I like to put lime and then the tajin.
And then the
I like it
tajin.
really limey, but that's why we don't have the lime. We wanted
You limey fuck.
We wanted to try it.
Okay. True.
That's like when people eat steak. It's like, it's really good steak. I just put a crap ton of A1. I'm like, well, it's not that good of a steak.
If you
gotta
A1.
yeah, drown.
Actually, really
But little disclaimer, I use fucking sauce on everything, so I really,
chocolate sauce.
I really wouldn't know what the fuck a good steak or a good piece of chicken
Dude,
is.
the day that you guys I went to your guys' house and you guys were like eating popcorn, we were watching a movie, and I was like, hey, ¿quieres palomitas? And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. And then like they come in with this huge bowl, and like, it was like full of like red stuff, and like we always put hot sauce in my house, like Louisiana or whatever. And we were watching, I think we were watching like Pinocchio, like the live action Pinocchio.
Pinocchio?
Yeah, we were watching,
No,
like,
we
that.
weren't.
Yeah,
Get
we
your
were.
facts fucking
No,
right.
We were.
We don't want that piece of shit in our fucking house.
Piece of shit. And then I go like this to reach for the popcorn,
Faggot
and I'm
ass
like, it's
movie.
like really cold. I'm like, oh, I guess they refrigerate
Popcorn?
their hot sauce or something. I've heard people do that.
Yeah,
okay.
do that.
Was it ketchup?
It's a yeah.
Fucking, why do you guys do that?
Ketchup is
It was
delicious.
ketchup.
Ketchup is the
Weird.
best fucking thing ever. If you want to get big and
And then they do it with
muscular,
the eggs,
eat
too.
ketchup.
I remember when you
They do that? What the fuck are we? Some motherfucking species? What the fuck?
These fucking
We do that. These
No, but
fucking
seriously,
weirdos.
You're the only person I know who puts ketchup in the popcorn.
I'm not the only person that
Oh, and
puts
Emily.
ketchup on everything.
That's pretty gross. I didn't like it.
Well,
You didn't
Emily
like
grew up
it?
with him. No.
Okay, first of all, I stopped putting ketchup on my eggs because it got to be too much. I'm not gonna lie. But if it does come with beans, I will put ketchup on my beans and the fucking eggs.
Oh,
I will put ketchup on a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie.
that's pretty
Let's
nasty. Just kidding.
let's
Dude,
start-
your fucking face.
a new thing we're doing with the episodes now is we're doing challenges. So today's
are?
Challenges.
Why you keep adding shit to it?
We're mashing up like every
Hey!
YouTube fucking.
You know what you
video
do?
into
Are you
one.
tagging? Are you putting tags in the video?
After this, we're gonna do a top
Yeah.
10.
Are you trying to trick the algorithm to like boost us? Like he's
So
just
how-
putting a bunch of topical shit, Trump, like things
How
of
much are we
that.
Damn MAGA?
Una cuchara is enough.
Oh,
A
dude,
teaspoon.
hold on, read the directions.
The challenge is whoever has to use the restroom first.
Oh,
like,
dude,
Just go like this. Watch.
I ate like
Like
wings.
this
and
is
shit.
coffee. Like just go like
Wait.
Dunskies.
Oh,
I was
fuck.
thinking about a tablespoon. A ver, échame mi pues. Here. Would it be good on number 12?
Whiskey, no mames.
What about
MCT with whiskey.
sparkling water?
Go ahead, sir.
Sparkling water should be fine. Right?
Do exactly what you did on yours. Ah, you did more, dude.
No!
There was at least 3 more drops.
Look, it was like this. It was a
Holy
squirt.
shit, It is not
Yeah,
mixing
you put
well.
way too much in his and mine.
Look at it. It's all
Look
like
at
on the top.
mine.
I can't tell.
Look at
oh,
mine.
that's what it is. That oil right there.
Look at mine. Mine's the same shit.
Oh yeah, mine has like a bunch of little.
Yeah, look.
that's pretty cool. I guess.
Okay, so
What does
whoever
this
has
do?
to take
Wait,
a
what does
dump
this
first,
do again? So it cleans you out.
No, it does. It's not meant for that. It just is good fat amino acid. Like, it's good fatty acids, and it does clean your pipes. It helps you get regular.
Does this occur naturally in
And coconut.
on coconut? Okay. Well, there you go. You just eat a shit ton of coconut.
So,
Coconut water? That would work. Too.
MCT.
I like coconut water.
I don't like coconut water. It tastes like culo.
How do you know what culo tastes?
I love eating ass. What the fuck?
Who's culo?
If you never
Who's
eat,
culo?
if you have never eaten your girl's ass, somebody else will. So you better get on it. I'm just saying.
That sounds like a
Whoa.
threat. That sounds like a threat.
It is a threat.
That sounds like a threat.
Like you're about to go through it. If you do not do this, you better watch the fuck out, because I am.
You know, anybody who doesn't really know us, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, they're like so fucked up."
They're like passing
We're
their
just fucking
girlfriends on to
joking.
each other.
We're just fucking joking.
No, but seriously.
Melissa, you no. You can slap him.
Get
Since I
ready.
know you motherfuckers don't have
Fuck
topics.
you. Shut the fuck up.
Since I know you don't have topics, I'm gonna.
Oh
say
wow!
like-
How did you assume that
'Cause
he
you just
doesn't
told
have
me
one?
you
Yeah,
don't.
but how did you assume that he didn't? How do you
Because
assume?
he never fucking has a topic.
How do you assume my gender?
Damn, dude, he's switching it. Now he's calling you out.
I see.
So whoever's in the middle, he calls out.
Okay, watch. Let me tell you. Can we go over the topics? Or maybe you have
Yeah,
any?
go for it. You go
So,
first.
I have a really cool topic. I'm excited.
let's see.
Okay.
My topic is dates.
Okay. Let's go. Let's just go for it. Talk about it.
Because
First dates, second dates,
all dates,
like general
like,
dates.
whatever you want to talk about, dating, just dates. Because I know you went on a date
Like-
recently, which is why we didn't have an episode last week. Because
Because it is your fault. I mean,
Like the
Headache.
like the little dried fruits thing.
exactly, yes.
The ones you
Because
I
show
like them.
her,
They're pretty
right?
good. I like them with oatmeal.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I like raisins with oatmeal.
That's what you missed last time. Just so you know, it was Greg's fault.
What the fuck?
Because you went on a date.
He had a date
Because
night.
you're supposed to.
Oh, I
be-
did.
What you gonna support?
Hold
That's
on. Are we
badass.
gonna talk about the
Just
MMA
dates.
fight first?
Okay, so then is that your topic?
No, hell no.
Because
You want that
he's-
to be your topic then?
Wait, I'm not allowed to say I told you so.
My topic is relationships.
Okay.
Ooh, sausage.
Not just with your with your
fuck was
with
that?
your spouse or whatever, just in general with like other people.
So, wait, what?
Okay.
Oh!
Like just relationships in general, friendships, like interactions with other people. Like
I get you.
Hmm.
What about you?
Co-workers.
So far we have dates, relationships. We can still talk about the UFC fights at the end.
I mean, we're still gonna talk about.
You know what? That'll be my topic. I'll bring that one.
All right then.
Bring what?
We're gonna talk about what happened with Khabib and.
Wait, that was like
a fuck for
didn't we
you.
already talk about that?
No, we were going to, but we didn't. I didn't show up.
Dude, we've moved on. The world's moved on.
We already moved on to Cowboy versus Gaethje.
Yeah, Calorie versus Gaethje.
But we didn't even talk about it.
Nah.
Just kidding. Now we can talk about it.
Okay, we cannot talk about the measles.
About the measles.
Okay,
I really don't have anything like at the top of my head now.
Where do you guys want
I
to
mean, this got to be something that you were thinking about or something.
Something.
I mean, we actually had a pretty good topic going on about the boots and the outfits and shit. Guy outfits.
Yeah.
Clothes.
Let's talk about like. Oh no! Yeah.
Style.
Let's like full circle things that we liked back in the day, like how sometimes they come full circle.
around. Like
Do that. We'll do
fashion wise though,
like trendy trends. We'll talk about trends.
Okay, trends. Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about trends.
Where do we start?
Boom. I guess we
Go down the line.
because you look like you
Dates?
Had it. You said
Yeah, you were ready.
Yours was the best. You said.
I just feel like it's a lot to talk about. Like with dates, like I think it's always important to continue dating with your significant other.
Like going out on dates. What you're saying?
Just dating you and
Making
her,
it special.
or whatever you guys are like together. Yeah, because I feel like with me and Cindy, we've been really busy lately with the whole school stuff and everything. So we didn't have money because we were doing school and really our dating kind of like got really difficult because I couldn't set a date with her because she's like, no, well I have a test that day. So it was like, fuck, that got thrown off. So like the dating became very just like cuando teníamos chance, you know, like maybe tomorrow, okay, let's go like watch a movie. Let's go do something. So like recently, like now that she's graduated, like it's so nice. Like we still don't have a lot of money, but we have the time now.
Yeah.
So
to actually make it special.
So the first week that she was off, dude, like I scheduled a massage with the Asian people. Dude, Asians are fucking strong, dude. I don't know if you know this, but Asians, this little lady came out. I did not expect her to be
as strong as
she was. Like they go fucking hard, dude. She was like But yeah, we set it up at Head to Toe Spa. If anybody's interested, it is on Viscount. Great place to go. Is it expensive? We paid, I think. So there was this thing, $114 for two people though, and you get an hour and a half, which is legit. It's a shit at a time. Yeah, they do deep tissue massage, and then they get the hot stones and they put them on your back, and then they massage you with the stones. I like that. Dude, it feels fucking badass. And they do the hot stones, and then after that they do like a foot massage for like 30 minutes. So the last 30 minutes is just foot. And then the ending, they do like this full body detox, which Cindy's the one that wanted. I was like, you know that's bullshit, right?
Happy ending?
Nah.
I know. I thought you already said. And in the end,
basically, like they put your
feet.
They put your feet in this like water, and it changes color. And like depending on the color that it gets is like
it's like brujeria shit.
Yeah, I was like, you know that's fake. And she's like, no, that's
huevo así.
Yeah, and basically I think what they do is
what kind of huevo?
I think they run a current through the water, and I think they put like iron.
Whoa,
or something.
sir, are you saying that this stuff doesn't?
It's
okay,
fake.
First of all, you should have done this at home. Look, you could have done the whole massage at home. And
what the fuck though?
Wait, you could have rubbed your own huevo.
They get down though.
You have a crap ton of rocks. You just lay outside in las piedras in the middle of the afternoon. In the middle of the afternoon.
Nah, that's badass. You know what? Nice. I had never done that. I do that for Sarah, but at home, I have never scheduled something to where we go and get actual massages.
It's worth it, dude.
Now, I do have a thing for other people that I don't know touching me. I don't know why. Yeah. I've always been that way.
That's fair.
I fucking don't like it. I find it fucking weird, or when people fuck with my feet. I was like, don't.
Really? What?
Yeah. I don't like it. Not even Sarah. Like, it's rare that I let her like massage me or fuck with my feet because I feel weird. I don't know. Like, don't touch me.
I've only been to Massage Envy. It's a little pricey though.
Is that the one on the fountains?
There's one there, and there's one over here.
Isn't that wood spa? No, it's that.
Oh, that's a wood spa.
The wood spa.
There's also another one right there on Zaragoza.
How much did you pay?
I can't remember, but it's a little bit more expensive than you thought, and that's pretty good. Like an hour and a half, that's dope.
But we ended up paying $150 because of that detox, and at the end, her water was lighter than mine, so she showed off. She was like, "Yeah, I have like," and the chick came in and she was like, "Oh, it's because you have more joint problems," which might be true. But I'm still thinking it was just the water that they added some shit.
So you have more joint problems.
Let me tell you.
Is this because you run in the asphalt?
I don't know. But yeah,
dude, running.
I was
really
thinking
bad
about that. Yeah, and even because of like the Muay Thai, like my knees do hurt.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Or even rolling, dude. Because you used to roll.
Oh, I haven't done that lately. But
what about foam rolling? I like that shit.
Foam rolling? That's nice.
Oh my god. Okay, that's one thing that I do want to do, like a dip tissue massage, but not 30 minutes. Give me 15, 10, something where I can in and out.
No,
la verga, no quiero dar mucho. I don't want to take the last there too long, cause I keep getting this ache right here in the middle part of my fucking back, and I think it's just everything tied, like from the rhomboid all the way down to my lower back.
Your spine just needs to be decompressed, man. I want to get one of those inversion tables.
Dude, I heard if you hang, it releases this.
Dude, it's legit. Like that massage was the most enjoyable experience I've ever I've had, because they go hard, dude. But like there's points where you're like,
I don't like that.
You want to kind of bitch out.
I went the first time we went. I called and I was like, we have some lady and then some guy named Perry. So it's gonna be a couple of massages. Like, so we got Perry and we got whatever the fuck her name is.
Who the guy massaged you was Perry?
Well, hold on. So yes,
so not Asian.
No.
So that's where you fucked up.
So we went. I was trying to schedule it.
It's like trying to get a white person.
I've never been there. Yeah. I never been to a massage. And then they were like, we got Perry and we got this other girl. Who do you want your wife to go with, the girl or Perry? And I was just thinking I was like, well, I don't want another guy touching my wife, kind of thing. God. And I was just like, I'm serious. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I was like, I'll get Perry, whatever his name is. I'll get that motherfucker. And then then I get there, right, and then we're getting the massage, and this guy was like, I don't even think he was going that hard, but I'm a little bitch, and he was like he was giving me a lot of pressure, and I was just like, it was hurting me. Yeah, and then he was like, "Is that pressure okay?" He's like all calmly, "Is that pressure okay?" You know, because he can't talk.
Sexual talk like that? That sounds really like right in your ear.
He licked my earlobe. No, I was kidding. No, he was like,
"Give me the job."
He was like, "Is that pressure okay?" And I didn't want to sound like a bitch. And I want to be like, "Oh yeah, you're hurting me, guy." I was just like, "Yeah, it's just fine." And
I don't think anybody ever says.
There was time I was like, "Argh!" So I always get girls nowadays because they're
stronger though.
Some of them, but
they get leverage.
They have smaller hands too.
They really
I would have let Sarah get like some Fabio looking guy.
Yeah, the guy. It's because the place
he was
I went
a cool
to.
guy, but
and I would have probably been like in the corner just looking at him like, ooh.
He was a cool guy, man. Went on a couple of dates.
Next level shit. Yeah, the
he was a nice guy. We sucked each other's dicks a couple times.
Yeah, that's the usual. Make banana cry.
We did a Dutch rudder, but we're not gay.
What the fuck is that?
He told us last time.
I don't remember.
I even know what it is now.
You
what is it? Hold each other's elbow or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's when I talked about the document.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
So we're going back to
dating. Yeah.
Dating.
So you started dating again, like started going on dates versus.
Yeah, it's just really nice because like you forget, how fun hanging out with your partner is.
So.
Because throughout the struggles or the stresses of life, you forget.
You gotta go back to the
It's that rat race type of deal, because for me is that like I'm trying to not catch up, just get ahead and accomplish shit and get shit done. So I forget that my significant other really enjoys my company and really enjoys just being us and the little things. And for me it's more like, nah, let's obtain shit, let's win, let's get this and then blah blah blah.
You were telling me that last time.
Yeah, but now it's like, okay, like, yeah, she wants that as well, but I have to slow it down like one day out of the week at least to dedicate that time to her. Maybe.
Yeah.
And we came to that agreement. I mean, maybe not during the week because we're really busy, but at least 1 or 2 days out of the week is just dedicated to us.
That's badass.
You need
super to us.
It's important.
What did you guys do in your little date night?
We went to Ruth's Chris.
Steak place?
Delicious.
Dang. Is that a good steak?
I dig it. I got lamb chops. I never had lamb before.
Lamb chops? Holy shit.
Do they ask you how you want them cooked? Or
she even chopped the lady's hand off. She was still attached to the puppet.
Dang.
Sorry,
what?
Lamb chop. You know what lamb chop is?
The little white fucking...
It's like
if I show it to her, you'd be like, oh, okay, I know who it is. Anyway.
It's a red lady.
But it was really good. Like, oh man, it was juicy.
Lamb chops? What did they serve it
with? What did Melissa get?
She got a sirloin, I think. Yeah, it's pretty pricey.
So what did they serve it with?
The lamb chop? Mm-hmm. It was like with like some mint. It looked like, I thought it was Jello.
Jello.
It was like it was mint, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I thought it was like, oh, they give me Jello, and no, that was the mint. And I put it on the lamb chop, and dude, it was really
so
good.
minty.
Some like potatoes, like some like cheese. Oh, it was really good.
Mm.
Fucking delicious.
That sounds interesting.
And then we went to pick up my outfit at Star Wars and Wear.
Damn.
Where I got my boots.
With my dirty old hat.
Very nice boots.
And then what else did we do? We
Cavender's
went
is
to
nice.
watch a movie too.
You guys went to Cavender's?
It's because it was like really late. Like
Where did you guys go to?
Star Western Wear because
Oh,
it was
okay.
kind of an impulse. I mean, it's not too bad.
I like Star Western Wear.
No, actually, you know what? We did stop at Cavender's, miento, but it was way more expensive.
Yeah.
What is that, Cavender's?
Cavender's is the one next
Like-
to PetSmart.
Like
It's a
Western
boot store,
Outfitter.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I like your style today, guys. I feel like I'm the one who's...
Thank you. Well, you're in your own house.
Well, I'm usually the one that comes all chancla.
That's true.
That's true.
Or looks chancla even if I'm at my own house.
You look like Brendan Schaub right now.
No.
You got a haircut?
Just kidding.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Just kidding.
I don't even know what the fuck he called it, but I was all like, yeah,
It's like a high fade.
it's a fade, but I wanted a mohawk to the back, but he gave me like some other like shit.
Some gay.
It looks alright. I didn't like it, but I'm just gonna let it grow back and then get the regular
That's the
fade.
cool thing about hair. You know,
Grows back.
if you have it, you know, you fuck up the
Rock
first
it.
haircut. You're like, okay, well, at least I know I'm not going back to that place.
Yeah. Well, they
Yeah,
didn't
an
fuck it up.
opportunity.
They just didn't. It didn't look the way I thought it would look.
Cindy's mom cuts my hair, and last time, because she likes to like line it up a little bit, not line it up, but like cut the edges. But she like goes hard, dude. I don't know if like she did it on an accident, but she cut me right here. Like she just went,
Damn.
and yeah, I couldn't say anything, you know, because it's like her mom. I can't be like, hey.
Yeah, you can.
I was just like,
Be like, hey, me cortó, Sara. No mames.
she went hard, dude. And she was trying to like perfect it, so she would go deeper. She would like, and you just hear the machine like. I was like, ah!
Damn, dude, you just had to taking it?
I had a
taking
scar.
Dude, I would have said something.
Is there a scar?
She didn't notice it when you were
No,
bleeding
well, it's 'cause
profusely?
for me, it was the same thing. Like this guy started using paint, like paint and the lineup and like all this shit, and I'm like, dude, I don't want all of
You
this.
ever gotten it with
You're
the
not metrosexual.
with the blade where they put like a little bit of cremita?
Yeah, with the blade. They did.
Yeah.
He did the blade here,
Well,
and he
like
ended up
barbers do it.
cutting me right here.
I like it when they do that.
I like it when you call me big.
Yeah, I like when barbers they put like the
Shaving cream?
you go with a straight razor.
Se me
Damn,
para.
it's like super. Yeah, I get like goosebumps.
Hey,
I've had
man,
like friends
actually-
like cut my hair and they're like, "Why are you getting goosebumps?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man. It feels
What
good."
the fuck?
I like it.
Why you gotta?
I started going like, ooh.
Yeah, I was like, "Whoa, why'd you take my pants off?"
You were saying, what were you saying? Oh, how you can't enjoy it because you're always like working to get more or something like that. Because you had brought that up last time too about the capitalism stuff. How we're just like working to get more stuff.
Oh, I'm an American.
And I was talking to a friend of mine last time who has like the complete opposite opinion. He's a musician and all of his friends are musicians, so they're like these artsy people and they're like, no, like fuck materialism stuff, like we're here to enjoy the world. Like they don't make any money, like they just play music and they live on the bare essentials, you know what I mean? And they're like, yeah, we don't. He's like, yeah, I don't want like to just want stuff. So I was thinking about that last time and I was just like,
I feel like if you find a median, like somewhere in between, you'll be
But
good.
there is some merit. There is some merit to living. You know,
Yeah.
Because then the stuff ends up owning you most of it.
yeah, it's like you're saying, find a balance because there is stuff I want, like. You know how last time that was another topic I want to talk about, like depression, because I feel like I went through a bit of a depression.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that right now. But like right now, I feel like I'm finally getting close to getting a job, dude. I didn't tell you guys,
Nice.
but I had like an interview with this person. Like he said some good stuff.
Okay.
Good.
And I already applied for the job, and like
Alright.
it's looking good.
That's
so
good,
like
man.
I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
like finally I got excited again about life, and I started thinking about like me and Cindy's future and buying a house and doing and like all these things I want. Like if I try and think like my friend, like, oh, why do you want stuff? But I want a house because I want to have my own place where I don't have to give a fuck about anybody, dude.
Right.
Where I can just like go, close the door, turn on the TV, turn on the air conditioner, and like be naked, like not care.
Oh, that's the best.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's what I want.
One thing that my dad said, it was that privacy has a price,
Yeah.
and because a lot of old school Hispanics that didn't really do much with their lives, and when they did have money, they ended up squandering it because they never knew how to use that money.
Yeah.
They end up living with their moms or with
Yeah.
their wives' parents and whatnot,
Yeah.
and they're always pissed or whatever. But it's like, dude, you had the opportunity to pay for that privacy, and there's a price to pay for the privacy.
See,
but
like,
it's worth it.
yeah.
That's the best
Fuck
price
yeah,
you can
dude.
pay.
Like right now, I'm like still living with my mom, and it's embarrassing sometimes. It's like, oh, why am I still living at home or whatever?
It is what it is, man.
It is like, but it's I'm basically sacrificing my privacy so that I can have, because I don't think if I lived here I wouldn't have been able to get like my degree. I don't think I would have been able to get the high grades I got. Like I would have probably had to be working a job to pay for the apartment, to pay for this. And the cool thing is that at least I have Cindy who also supports it, and she's like, no, let's do this, let's save money, you know, let's take advantage of the situation we're in, where like we get along with our parents. It's not like a big deal. They help us and they're like, yeah, we'll support you so that when we do get a house, like we can get the house that we dreamed of. Because we have these like vision. Like I'm saying, like we want like this badass house with like cool place. Like I'm already thinking of like the garage where I want to have like jiu-jitsu mats and like a boxing punching bag. Like I've been looking at Pinterest like video, and I'm like, gets me so fucking excited, dude, just to have that.
That's good, because that's for you. That's what makes you happy. And for like these musicians are like, oh no, but not having all of that makes me happy. But for you, that's what makes you happy.
Like I want to have the whole garage, like a double garage with the jiu-jitsu mats, the boxing, fucking badass sound system so I can work on there, a TV so I can invite you guys, like we can do the podcast in there sometime, or like watch fights, like when there's fights, just a badass TV with like beanbags, chill, like, oh dude, like I'm just thinking about that, and it pumps me up. And then for like Cindy, like her dream is to have a guest room, because she loves having people over. She's like, I want to have a guest room with the restroom in the guest room so they don't have to like feel uncomfortable when they're walking out. Like they want to have nice decorations, and like I'm just excited for all that, dude. So like now that I'm getting finally close to like getting the job, it's like that's like what I want.
It's the first step to the next one, and then the next one.
And I was thinking about the mentality of these guys, how like they don't want anything, and I'm like, you want like, you know, there's like a balance where you want stuff. Like, these things make life better.
And my partner puts my feet on the ground, because she reminds me that the quality time that we spend together is also very important. And then once we spend that time and everything, I mean, it's back to that grind, you know, that to obtain the shit that I want, and the shit that I know she wants as well. She wants it as well, and there's a certain level of grind that has to take place to get there. And
I think that's why I kind of went into this little depression, because I feel like I've just been grinding, dude. Like, and that was another thing I want to talk about, just failure. Like, I feel like people don't talk about failure enough.
You have to fail,
like,
man.
Failure sucks, dude, but like it happens so much. Like, and that's why I was getting like a little depressed, because like it just wasn't working for me. And I'm usually like super positive and shit works out for me, but for these past 4 months where I just haven't even, I got like one interview in the last 4 months, and now recently it's been picking up. I realized now I was doing it wrong. I was applying through the wrong websites and shit, but you know, these are things you learn as you go.
Were you applying through Indeed or what?
I was applying through
can I get the coca?
Fucking
and the soda?
LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is more of a website for already like established professionals. Like where you already have experience. Indeed is a better place, and ZipRecruiter to apply for these type of things. So anyways, I was making that mistake, and the reason, you know, when we think about depression, we think of like the darkest thing possible. Like depression, when you think about depression, it's like
death and
it's
suicidal thoughts.
And I can say like I wasn't thinking about that stuff, but I can honestly say I was depressed. Like I was becoming irritable. Like Cindy's sisters, for example, like she has a little sister who's like the little sister, like she's annoying, but it's fun. You know what I mean? She's like that little annoying.
She's spunky,
yeah. And even like with her, I was getting like annoyed. I was like, why am I being like
a little bitch?
Yeah, and with my mom and Israel, like I was being a little bitch, dude. And I was like, because I'm not happy. Like I wasn't happy. I was losing like that side of my future. I was like, my dreams are like just constantly being torn down. Like I'm probably gonna end up working a job that I hate. I was already applying to like really low paying jobs because I was like, dude, I'm not fucking getting anything. Like, I don't know how many more years am I gonna have to grind before I get that house I want, before I get that like garage I want with like the mats, before I get like. So I was getting upset, dude, and thank God, like just this last week, Kali helped me out, set up that interview, and dude, ever since that moment, like I realized stuff doesn't really get to me anymore. Like, even though I don't have the job yet, it's like.
It's that
getting there.
Yeah, it's really close.
It's that thought, knowing that it's
there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, dude, and like
is Carlos' shop over there by Montana?
Yeah, it's on Montana.
And what's that? It's just called EP Brand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen it, and I was like, hey, like, is that it now?
He has a little.
Oh, that's dope.
Represent.
Yeah, I've been meaning to drop by because I want to buy a shirt.
Yeah, but
and he sells big shirts.
He does.
Cause I like wearing big shirts.
That extra large shit. But he helped me out, dude. So like, I hope, but I realized then that I was like, it's not anything else, it's this. Because you know how we were talking about last time, for men, like, it's very important for us to, like, provide and, like, and I felt like a piece of shit. Like, I wasn't doing anything. Like, I'm not moving, I'm stuck, I'm in the same place.
I think it makes sense that you were worried, because, you know, we always talk about, like, your own mortality, because you're always scared of the... And that's because, and Oscar and I were talking about that, and I think we brought it over here, is that we perceive our future the way our present is going. Yeah. So that's what was happening. Yeah. You were always so optimistic about the future, but when you realized that your present wasn't looking so good, then it started to doubt, like, oh, what the hell is going to happen? I don't even know anymore. Exactly. So that's why you were so scared.
Yeah, because even in school, like, you're not making any money or anything, but I'm still, like, moving inches closer to the goal, you know what I mean? And when I was just unemployed, well, I'm still unemployed, but during that time, it's just like, I'm just in the same place. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not moving forward. And then seeing all my other friends, like, getting jobs, and I'm like, shit, like, that's one thing they always tell you, don't compare yourself to others, but
it never bothered me. I don't think it ever bothered me, because I would always think, well, this is me in the now, but the future me holds many other things, so...
Like, just stay positive.
Yeah, if you judge me in the now, like, you're judging me way too close. Like, this is barely, like, the end of the first quarter, like... Yeah. We still got 3 more to go.
That's tough though. Like, I feel like I'm super positive, and even I was like losing positivity.
It's because it gets tough, man. Like Greg was saying that. Greg was saying that if you have a realistic outlook of it, you won't be disappointed. Sometimes you have to dab in it. Sometimes you have to dab in it and tell yourself, you know, like. Maybe it won't happen that way, but eventually something will happen because I keep grinding.
Irvin's a perfect example about what we were talking about that day, because we were talking about, the thing is that as long as you put yourself out there and you do everything you're supposed to be doing, you reach all the avenues, then everything else is out of your control. Like, a lot of things that were happening to you had nothing to do with the fact that you weren't trying hard enough, that you didn't want it hard enough. It just wasn't meant to be.
It wasn't, dude. Since I met Cindy, since 2013, it was the first time I applied to the El Paso Police Department. I've always had bad luck with jobs for some reason. Like, I don't know what it is. I've been working on my interview skills and shit, but like, since that day I got rejected, and from then on till now, it's just been pure rejection, failure. And it's just like, how much longer, you know? Do I have to, like, school's the only thing that kept me going, because it's like, okay, I have my little, like, wins here and there. Like, okay, I passed the test, I passed the class, I graduated, cool. But then it's like, once I was done, it's like, shit, like, I need to move forward, you know? Like, I need a fucking job, dude.
Well, as cliche or as cheesy as it sounds, I think it was Thomas Edison that said that I found 1,000 ways it wasn't going to work. Yeah. When he was trying to figure out whatever
1,001 times.
Yeah, I found 1,001 times that wasn't right, and then finally figured it out. So
I know that one.
He also
as long as you don't give up and you keep pushing forward, eventually you'll figure it out.
Yeah, man.
That's the way it is. And time is short. We're going back to that. We're mortal, Irvin.
Oh, dude. Actually, I should have watched that video, but
well, except me.
They're getting real close to figuring out aging. Seriously though.
You know what? I wouldn't want to get into anything to reverse aging, but I would want to dab into being a certain active for longer. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, they're gonna make you be like 28.
You know how many recalls there are on like iPhones and shit every year? You don't think it's gonna take them a while to work out all the bugs anyway?
Oh, yeah.
Even if they do like human trials, people like half the people that did it, they're gonna grow like an extra dick in their head or something.
That wouldn't be a bad thing.
Because I think what
69,
69 would take a whole new meaning.
Call it 69.0.
Oh shit! Holographic.
What? I still have my Pokémon cards, dude.
Oh, bust them out!
We're gonna do a review.
What the fuck? Yes.
I have to look for them.
Nah, look for them. Take an intermission. You better find those things, dude. Yes, please.
I got this new credit card with a magnetic strip. You guys see this? It's fucking crazy.
No. Wait, bitch.
What's this? Irvin, you seen these magnetic strips that fucking stick, dude? It's fucking crazy, huh?
You doing a magic trick, aren't you, motherfucker?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Where are they?
I don't know. I can't find them.
Nah. Look for them, dude. I want to.
And now a brief intermission.
What were we talking about though?
Pokemon cards.
Oh, the dating stuff. Oh,
yeah, dude, you like went way off topic. That's what I always tell you. Why don't we just talk?
It's because we went fucking 2 weeks without doing a podcast.
Oh my god, Irvin. Oh my.
We didn't go 2
God.
weeks. We went 1 week.
Oh, and then this is a movie by my idol, Omar Rodriguez Lopez. If anybody's ever interested.
That guy. Beautiful, dude. I'm kidding.
Oh!
Hey, he was holding out on us, dude. Every time we wanted like a cool thing, he would just keep it to himself.
Ooh.
Look at all these machokes you have. You have like todas repetidas aquí.
You think these are worth any money?
Nah.
Some of them are.
I got that holographic ancient lamp.
That's a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Some of them are, dude. Some of them are. I've actually been looking into them.
Only the top one's cool.
Oh, Dragonair.
Yeah, I would make it so that
you need to like separate them.
Did you flip it open right?
Yeah, you need. There's the star.
All the holographics are in the front.
You need to have. I like how we're like just ignore the stuff. No, but I think it has to be like a specific Pokemon that people are looking for. Damn, they're looking at these like they bring back so many memories.
Wait, man.
These are the originals, dude.
I'm gonna take my time.
Psyduck. War Turtle.
You know what? You know what they're probably worth?
So
like
cool.
what's it called? Like Ash's Pikachu, all those motherfuckers. Like
Ash's ass.
there's like Ash's Pikachu,
Oh, yeah.
and then there's Gary's Rhydon.
I have some of those.
And more than anything, and relate and like dates and stuff, I don't think you should compromise as far as like, well, because she likes doing it, I'm gonna do it. I think that's bullshit. It's like, if we're gonna do it, it's because we're both gonna enjoy it. Because that's something that I've seen that.
Like for you, what's a badass date?
Honestly, the last time we went out to Whiskey Dick's, and I had several drinks. And they put on badass music, like they had that old school hip hop that I like.
I was looking for that place, that reggaeton place.
And you didn't find
And
it?
we went, but they weren't playing reggaeton.
Was it on a Saturday though?
I don't know.
Cause they only play it on
It
Saturdays.
was a Friday. They were playing just like hip hop and shit, like the new stuff, like, you know.
Oh no.
It's not really like.
No.
So we ended up going to because I've been wanting to dance a lot lately. I've just been feeling it, so we went to this place called El Canto and we danced like norteñas. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Where you spin. I love doing those spins. You're just like, and then I dance Cindy like hard, dude. We're just like. I've been getting better because I used to suck at dancing. Like
I like cumbias.
Cumbias are nice to dance. I always get stuck in that same move where you're just going like that. But then I've already incorporated the spin, and then it's all about spins.
You know what? The more you go out to dance and practice it, the better you get.
So what I do is every time we go out, I watch the best dancer, and I try and get one of their moves and incorporate it into my repertoire. And you like that word, huh? French. I'm just kidding. I try and incorporate it into my thing.
What is French? What does it mean?
I don't even know, dude. I try and incorporate it into my little kit or whatever, and then I'll bust it out later, and I'll try and do it. Because I'm pretty good at learning. Visual learner. I'm good at, like, watching, and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay, he's doing it like this, so I'm going to do it like this.
Yeah. So every time I'll try and learn something. And I feel like we fucked up. Oh, I fucked up, because I didn't really go to all the quinceañeras that you motherfuckers went to. So you got a shit little practice.
I have some practice.
Hey,
I can do better.
I didn't like going, dude. I felt like...
Why?
Because I didn't have a date or nothing. I would just sit there and watch people. And I wasn't really that type of guy.
Well, you could have sat with us. That's what I wanted. I just wanted you to show up so I can hang out with you.
Like when you would go, would you invite people to dance? Would you be like, hey, you want to dance? Would you dance?
I was walking around doing nothing.
I would.
Were you like one of
Yeah,
those?
Oscar danced and stuff, but if we weren't doing anything, we'd literally go outside and see what the fuck was outside. But we could have done that together.
See what the fuck was outside?
Because back then we didn't have like smartphones and shit.
No, we didn't.
So we could have.
So we were outside fucking around.
And we'd be like, pinche bien culo.
But I feel like I have embraced dancing a lot more. I'm really enjoying it.
It's fun, man.
Yeah.
That's for me. That's like good. Or when we go run, like when we go do the
running,
Trans Mountain, and then we get something to eat. Or last time when we went to the McKilligan Canyon, and then we ate afterwards. We had some drinks like that. For me, it's fucking badass. Yep.
What about you, Greg? What's your ideal date? You want to turn on the air? No está caliente?
I'm not. Are you hot?
You're hot.
A little
you
bit.
look hot.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on the air.
Here, watch. Just press power.
If you guys can hear it.
Oh, you have a not to. That's crazy. Oh, you have that old school Cedra. The original one.
You press the power and then mode.
Cubone.
There you go.
Isn't that crazy that thing that he wears in his head is his mom's skull?
Oh, really? That's scary.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, your mom dies and you get her skull and put it on and you're like, I'm gonna fuck
You have a Dark Jolteon. This is from the Team Rocket.
Fuck my mom. Jesus, that sounds terrible.
Oh my god, skull fuck his mom.
I'm gonna hit.
I actually like that little dude in the back. What's his name?
Gilgar?
Flip it? No, atrás. This one.
Gilgar.
Oh, Totodile.
Is he from the first generation or the second?
Nah, he's Johto.
He's pretty dope.
He's in a Johto league.
What about you, Greg?
Kabuto.
What's an ideal date?
Fuck, man, I don't know. I'm down for anything.
Adventure stuff?
Maybe like some go-karts, some batting cages.
Oh, go-karts sound fun too.
Ooh, I haven't gone to batting cages.
An arcade, anything like that, man.
Yeah.
Putt even.
What does Melissa like?
I just like talking. Melissa? She's like pretty chill. Like she likes to go out and eat stuff. She likes to watch movies and stuff.
Yeah.
But she's also very adventurous. Like if it's like cool enough, like we'll do it. Like one time we went to Western Playland, and it's funny because she was pregnant at the time. We didn't even know.
Damn.
We went to the Speaking Rock.
How'd you find out? You just like she starts throwing up or something?
Well, we went to the Speaking Rock, and we thought it was a non-smoking area, but everybody was smoking, and I don't know, the smell of cigarettes like gets me like nauseous.
I hate it, dude.
It gets me nauseous from my stomach. So we went back to because we were waiting for Western Playland to open, and we got to Western Playland, and we were already kind of feeling like we were all kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
I felt gross, you know. And then she was feeling like way more than I was. She's like, I gotta sit down, because we're trying to ride rides, and our stomach's like churning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then come to find out, like 2 weeks later, she did the pregnancy test and she was pregnant. We're like, oh,
so
shit.
How did she like figure out like I'm gonna do the? Because she like.
Yeah, because it wasn't like she's like I still kind of feel nauseous.
You have Digimon cards.
Girls no, man. Girls no.
She missed her stuff.
Yeah, her stuff.
Greymon.
I'm late.
You have Greymon and War Gurumon. That is.
You still remember those things?
Yes, dude.
I
like that one.
Cómete esta.
¿Esto qué es? ¿Este quién es?
Es Sagittariumon.
Sagittarium.
Isn't that a fucking?
They're not even fucking creative, dude.
Fuck you, dude.
Nah, but they're cool. I remember Oscar had like the little Digimon figurines, and you can like.
I know.
What about romantic dates? Here, let me tell a story then about the candles real quick. So let me tell you all.
His face. You see his face when he said that?
It's because it was a cool one.
You want to look at these?
So,
sure.
Before we started school and stuff, and we had a lot of time, which I'm going to bring it back just so you know, Cindy. Be ready for the heat.
Prepare
that. So this day, I'm like...
Start doing your Kegels.
I'm like impulsive as fuck, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna light a bunch of candles, and then it's gonna be all romantic, and then we're gonna be in there, and like we're gonna eat some food and everything. So I was like, okay, fuck it. So I go to Walmart, dude. I bought, you know, those little bags of candles. I have some right here because it's still left over. I don't know where it is, but it's like little baby candles. I bought maybe like 6,000 of those, dude. It was
oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I'm exaggerating maybe. So what I did is I laid out all these candles all over my room, all over the window, all over the floor, around everything, like on the counter, and I'm lighting them all up, right? Being romantic. I was like, damn, I'll be a fucking player, doing all this shit. And as I keep lighting the candles, I was just like, whew, it's getting a little steamy in this room, right? So I just kept lighting and lighting, and by the time I finished, I was like, fuck, dude, like this is burning up. Like it was fucking hot, dude. So then I was like, okay, well, fuck it. So I don't know how dumb I am, dude. So I left them all on, and I fucking drove to Cindy's house with all the candles on, dude. That's crazy, huh? That's a fire start.
And then what happened?
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's really dumb. So then I went and I picked her up, and then we came over. I was like, let me show you this romantic stuff. I cooked dinner for you, everything ready. So I bring her to the room, and then Cindy like panics. She just walks in, and she's like, what the fuck? Like, everything's like fucking hot as shit. So she walks in, and we're like trying to just eat our dinner and stuff, and it's just like she's all sweaty. And then I was all fucking sweaty too, so we're just like, damn. So yeah.
Hold on, I missed that part. You drove with the candles on?
I think I did.
On here. It were lit.
Yeah.
Oh, you left them here. I thought you meant you put them in your car.
No.
This is only the beginning.
That's so stupid.
This is what romance does to you. It makes you do
holy crap. Oh, the fucking
Reddit.
Yeah, dude.
That's cool, dude. Where did you find them?
The Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
Just had them for a while.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, how did you know you still had them?
Just because they were just there somewhere, and I was like, damn, I still got these.
Gone.
What do you think I should do with them?
Nothing.
See if they're worth something. Oh yeah.
They're not worth as much as you think they are.
Yeah, probably not.
Just keep them, man.
If si te estorba, pues sí, véndelas, pero si no, pues
just keep them. They're like the most expensive ones are like worth like $20.
Yeah, because nobody really plays with them.
That's actually pretty good. I need $20.
Probably Yu-Gi-Oh cards are probably worth more. Right?
No, hell no. Sergio has like gallon bags of them.
Gallon bags?
Gallon bags.
Ziploc.
Like this big bags, like 2 or 3 of them of just like full. And then he keeps buying like
they still sell Pokemon
the tin
cards?
cans. Yeah.
What? You know? Oh, the new ones though, right?
Yeah.
What's been the one of the romantic shit that I've been trying to do?
What, Pokemon?
Yeah, that's a good trend we could talk about.
I haven't been trying. I don't know I think the most like romantic shit I've done is like cook the dinner and like massages. I like to give massages. I give massages a lot.
Because you're sacrificing your time and your body. You're like,
well, for me it's awesome because you get to massage like the legs, and you're not supposed to massage the butt, but I massage the butt.
It's funny how those like you ever seen those memes on Instagram where it's like, oh my head hurts. Like the girl's like, oh babe, my head hurts. He's like, I got you, girl. And then like you see
massaging the butt.
Massaging the butt right away has nothing to do with it. Like, hey, it's a guy thing. You just go.
Fucking yeah. So that's not. I'm not gonna say that's as romantic as it gets, but that's usually my go-to.
You don't want to get too sassy right now.
A good dinner and I'll give her a good fucking, you know.
That's where it was good. That's where it was good.
You know,
Give her a good dick.
Yeah, give her a good dick. That dick. A stabbing? No, like Joy Diaz. Give her a good stabbing.
Oh, what does he say? He's like, yeah, I ate a monkey. I ate
ate that monkey.
She ate a fucking monkey.
Sounds
You
pretty
should have
gross.
seen the monkey.
What about you, Glorious? Any romantic?
How do you get romantic?
How do I get romantic? I don't know, man.
I feel like you're like your dad.
I'm a silly guy. Yeah, I have like a handicap
What do
when
you
it comes to that.
The romantics?
Yeah, like I'm just, I don't know.
You can't be romantic?
I guess I have to get in that mentality, and I don't know, like I overthink it.
Yeah?
So I'm just like,
You're awkward.
so like I'm thinking, yeah, there you go. Like I try too hard.
I'm pretty sure
I've done
like,
stuff like that before. Though,
really
like,
good.
Me?
Yeah, you look like you fuck really good.
Yeah.
Like you can lay it down
I'm
pretty
good at
good.
sucking
Lay
and
down the
fucking.
pipe.
You good at sucking and fucking,
Sucking and
skeeting and squirting.
Squealing, squirting. Skeet, skate, skate.
Whoa, whoa.
Nah, but yeah, I do that kind of. I like to. I used to like write her poems and stuff like that.
That's fucking cute.
I haven't done
used
that in
to?
a while. Yeah, I know. I need to. And she's probably like, yeah, you fucking do.
Like,
Yeah, I used to draw a lot. I draw
You're
her
a good
like.
drawer, man.
draw.
You and her.
I'm an alright like.
Who do you think is better, you or Sergio?
Sergio.
Sergio.
Yeah.
Remember, you guys used to like draw me pictures and be like, "Oh, you can tell your friends that you drew it." So
Oh,
I'd
the
always have
Goku
like,
ones?
yeah, have like Goku pictures, like, "Oh yeah, I drew this." And they'll be like,
Badass, I remember.
draw me one." I'm like, "Nah, I don't feel like it right now." And they'll be like, "Hey, Oscar, can you draw me?"
You never cook Melissa dinner and stuff?
Yeah,
Super.
it's because the thing is, you know, I love my wife. It's just that she's very independent, and there's like certain things that she likes, certain things she
I'm not gonna
doesn't.
eat that shit you
so,
made, motherfucker.
so then sometimes I get in too much in my head. I'm thinking like, oh man, what if she doesn't like it? Or
You should just
what
do
if
it
she
either
would've
way.
preferred-
Dude,
Yeah,
and don't get
I have
mad if she's all like, fuck this bullshit.
Don't get mad.
Yeah, don't get mad.
What about sad? Can you get sad?
Nah, why would you get sad?
Because man.
If anything, I would have like a retaliation after that. I'd be like, rap, fine, bitch. Like, you don't get none.
Damn. All or nothing.
So, oh, can I try it? No, culera.
I'm gonna eat it with spite, she says. I'm gonna eat it. I take her food and I just like put the face down on the
I
table.
gotta teach you how to be romantic, man. I
Yeah,
feel like I'm
teach me.
fucking smooth.
You feel like you're smooth?
I think you just got lucky with Cindy. I'm kidding.
She just fakes it.
She just fakes it.
I think we should all consider ourselves lucky for even being in a relationship.
That's
That's
true.
how I feel, truly.
No. Absolutely not.
She's like,
Absolutely
she's
not.
lucky that she was me.
Nah, I think we're both equally lucky.
No, that's what I said.
I'm
We're
a
all
catch. I'm a
lucky.
catch.
We're
Yeah,
catches.
You think we're catches?
Yeah. Why
I don't
not?
know, man. Huh?
Do you feel like you have
I'm-
nothing to
I like
offer?
to-
or what?
No, like if I was gonna rate myself, I would never go too far to the left or too far to the right.
What would you rate yourself? Like from a 1 to 10, honesty.
A 9.
Damn.
Damn, that's modest. That's a modest rank.
No, but here's the thing. I don't even if I felt like the best of myself, I would never go full 10. That's what I'm saying. That's the point I was trying to get. And even if I was the worst person, I would be like a 2.
Yeah, I don't think you can ever go full 10.
You never go full
I
retard.
don't think anybody's full 10.
Yeah.
Like who's a full 10?
Actually, you know what? I think it probably
Nobody.
fluctuates.
Brad Pitt.
Maybe it fluctuates.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Sometimes you're an 8, maybe sometimes you're.
Yeah.
Sometimes you act like a motherfucking 3.
That's true. Sometimes you can hit the
Sometimes
full
you
10.
pretend to be a 5 when you're really a 1.
In those rare moments you hit a full 10, you get a glow. Like you turn Super Saiyan. There's that
Which
buzz.
one? 2, 3, or 4?
Like you do
or 5?
something badass, you cook dinner for your girl, you light candles, and all of a sudden, boom.
Kaioken fase 3?
Yeah.
And then it gets
Hey,
extra. It gets extra girthy with veins and shit.
Damn. You're super fast.
Like that.
Thus the Powerpuff Girls were born. That's what it's.
Damn. No.
Kaioken times 10. Sorry.
On your penis? Imagine if you can do that. Like just
Kaioken?
transfer all the Kaioken to your penis.
Damn.
Yeah, but then afterwards it'd be like ripped off. Because doesn't it fuck up his body?
I don't know. Does it?
Oh, dude.
Actually,
Imagine the whole rest of your body's all badass, but you're.
It's just
do you get that red glow? Actually, the Kaioken. There's like probably people like, actually, the Kaioken.
Why do you touch your middle?
Because the glasses.
Are you trying to transport?
Because he's Indian.
Oh, you're Indian?
Yeah, in
Oh.
Spanish it was called teleportación, which is just teleportation. But in
Teleportation.
fucking in English, I later on found out it's called instant transmission. I'm like, what? That sounds
Instant
stupid.
transmission?
Yeah, but I think the
fuck?
Japanese is different.
It doesn't
probably.
sound cool like that.
And then the it's Kamehameha. That's what we always say, Kamehameha. But it's actually the Kamehameha wave.
Kamehameha wave.
You see, this
Kamehameha.
This is why we need topics, because we just fucking go.
No, I was gonna talk about trends.
Oh, okay, let's go over yours then.
No, you.
What's mine?
Continue.
Mine was I want to say relationships, but more of interactions, even with your family members.
Like friendships, family members.
Social.
What I mean,
Socialism.
yeah. What I mean is like with you guys,
It's different.
there is. I don't have to go back home and go over the type of conversations we had,
Yeah.
or
I get
review like how I was acting, or should I have said that, should I have not. I don't
Dwell
have to
on
do
it.
that with you
You don't
guys.
have to dwell on it.
No, but like in a professional setting or
yeah, dude.
with coworkers, I do have to go back and be like, shit,
Why
I
did I
shouldn't have
say
said
that?
that. Next time I have to respond like this.
Yeah.
Or let's say that somebody says something like a comment, an underhanded comment, like, okay, next time if it comes up again, like I'm gonna react to it this way, so that he doesn't see that it affects me. Because some people dwell on that shit.
I do.
So
That's true.
yeah, so that's what I mean by that. Because with you guys or with like my parents, I don't really have to think about it. Like I'm just me. With other people, yeah, absolutely, I'm just me. But it has to be more catered because I'm in work, in a professional setting. Like there's people that I don't know, and I don't really want them to know me because I don't care for them. If
That's
as
true.
fucked up as it sounds, like
feel you.
it's like you don't need to know more about me because I don't want you to know more about me. Like this is
Yeah.
as far as our relationship goes. Like,
Right.
That's it.
And like the people that you can be 100% with, those are like your true friends. Like
True.
Your true. Like even because we hung out. Remember Jerry? And
Yeah, Jerry.
We're hanging out with them, and we were talking about the job thing before I knew about this job thing, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I have a couple of interviews lined up, like for this. And then when I said it, I said it fucking depressed, and I didn't realize how I said it. I was like, yeah, I got this interview with like the HR department. Like I was just like, yeah.
Because you didn't really want to talk
Yeah,
about
I
it.
didn't really want it. Like,
Yeah.
I was just sad. I was just like, yeah. So then Cindy's like, dude, you sounded like really sad when you said that. And then I was like, yeah. I was like, because I am kind of sad about it. Like, it's not. And then at that moment, I was like, I told Cindy, I was like, but you know what? Like, I don't feel bad, like, being sad around Jerry and Carla, like, because they accept me for who I am. Like, I don't have to be portrayed.
Because they've known you in your
Yeah.
in your good moments.
Yeah,
and
like, I don't have to
everything.
portray this, like, everything's going well. I'm
Mhm.
doing great. I'm doing badass.
Mhm.
Like, this image, which is not the truth. Like, I
Yeah.
don't have to be pretending. So I felt really lucky to be able to have friends like that where I can just, like, be myself. Like, if I'm sad, I'm sad. Like,
Yeah.
You know, if I'm depressed. And they're not going to judge me. They're not going to be like, oh, fucking Irvin's, like, he's really losing it. Like, he's not really happy right now. Poor guy. I wonder how
Like,
Cindy's
did you
feeling.
see him? Like,
Yeah.
I wonder how it's probably the relationship.
Yeah,
Like,
Like, oh,
Yeah,
Cindy
yeah.
probably, like, has did something or...
Burned her with a candle.
Yeah, like, rather, they don't care.
Burn
Like,
her
they're
with
just
a
like,
candle.
well, you know, we'll help you out, whatever you need. So
I have some stuff.
that was a beautiful moment. Like, you want some ice?
You should want some ice for that.
Here, let me go get you guys some ice.
Yeah, that's what I mean by that. Because I don't do that a lot, but I do it enough so that
Thank you.
every interaction that I have is meaningful and it's always to the point. If
Right.
it's a professional setting or with coworkers or anything, I don't like to fuck around with as far as letting them too into my life, because nobody needs to know what my next moves are.
Yeah,
or blah
I
blah
mean-
blah blah blah.
Well, it's
I don't
because I think it's important to keep some of the shit to yourself because that's like the reason why I don't like to be on social media. Also, like I don't get why everybody has to post every single thing.
You
I
do it for
I
your podcast.
Yeah, but, I do that because I'm talking about the podcast, talking about the channel.
Yeah.
But like you notice, I know you're not on social media, but if you notice, I'm not always like oh mira mi niño, oh mira mi niña. Like I get it, and I
Mírame el
understand
culo.
why people want to do it. Like, oh,
Mírame el culo.
I go, voy a la tienda. I know I'm out of the store. You know, like I'm like after a while, you're not even living your life. You're kind of
then-
living it through a screen.
Yeah, and then
So-
I'm all like, a ver tu culo.
yeah,
Nah, just playing.
send some nudes. No, that's what I'm saying, man. Like I think it's important to keep some shit to yourself. So that way, you can go back and be like, oh man,
Yeah.
I remember that, or I
don't
did
have.
that.
Yeah, I think we talked about this before, right?
You should-
I don't have one
maybe.
because I'm bad at it. I'm bad at social media.
Yeah,
I
I
suck at it, so I don't fuck with it. It's like, nah, pa que chingado. Too much trouble for me, man.
I usually just do it to keep up with like family and stuff.
I do it to keep up. I don't do it because I keep up with the family that matters to me. As fucked up as it
No,
sounds.
that's fair, man.
Yeah, like you guys actually genuinely care
We got a big family
about
too.
what's going on and shit. And there's some people that just don't care. Like whether it's family, friends, whatever, and that's fine with me. Like, I really doesn't matter, because in the end, I mean, we're all gonna, if you believe in Christ or whatever, we're all gonna be judged in the end, or we're all gonna die. Blah 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 blah.
God damn, dude, why you guys get all depressed and shit?
Live your best life.
We're actually very upbeat.
More?
No, it's good.
Actually, dude.
No, we're just talking about, once again, how I suck at social media. That's why I don't have it.
Why do you suck at?
Cause I'm that type of person that looks at it like, I've always had that vision of myself that I was gonna do it big and I want to be in fucking TV and a bit larger than life. But we go back to what Greg says, that you know, you have to have a fucking, what's that called? You have to have a I'm kind of buzzed. You have to have a realistic view about your goals and where you're headed. So what social media does for me is like, yeah, like this is my big break. This is my avenue to get there. But in all reality, it takes years for some people to do that and whatever. And I assume that it took them a year or months for it to happen that way. You know?
And the big thing that I didn't really talk about that day, because I know, because we bring that up a lot, that I kind of talk about, like, I'm kind of like realistic. But the thing is that you got to be realistic with yourself too, because one thing that people don't do is self-accountability. People who like talk about, like you, that say, yo quiero trabajo, yo quiero una casota. But in the end, if you look yourself deep within yourself, are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to do everything? And I'm talking about everything. Like Irvin busts his ass. He talks about all the time, like, he feels discouraged because he's done all this shit, he's studied, and he feels like, oh man, like, what the fuck? I get it. You feel like your payday should be coming up soon,
and it sucks. You see other people succeeding who maybe didn't go the hard. I mean, but then again, you don't know. Everybody
no, but you know what I'm saying? There are people like that, and so now let me talk about myself, because when we talk about, I wanted to do the same thing. As
always talking about
I
yourself,
always wanted to be. I wanted to be like the next YouTube star. I want to be like, oh, dude, I'm just going to bust some videos and everybody's going to love me.
You had a good video.
And I started making beatboxing videos. They're still on the channel.
Greg has a video that has, like, what, 100,000 views and shit?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that video was, like, super fake. It's not even how I talk. Anyway, the thing about it is that I wanted to be famous, but I was putting in, like shitty work.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, I had the worst camera, the worst sound. I didn't care.
You just wanted to be famous.
Yeah, I was just like, if I just put it out there, people would be there. And then I'd be like, then I felt like slighted. I was like, what the fuck? Like, well, people must be stupid. They don't like to listen to anything. And then I started getting really sad. I was like, oh, I don't even want to upload because nobody likes me. Yeah. Whatever. And then I started looking, I was like, well, damn, dude, I'm not even putting any fucking effort into these. I was watching some badass videos, like,
where they're doing it, like, where they
put production
like, remember Equals 3?
They figure out what people want to see, their attention spans, how fast they're listening.
And they were engaging. They weren't just like sitting there like, here's a video, watch it, thank you.
Like, you're catering to their needs.
Exactly. You know whose formula you should follow? Philip DeFranco. You know who he is?
Yes.
He has a good formula, and I feel like you and him have the same energy. Oh, just kidding. ¿Sabes qué? Ojalá te vaya mal en tu pinche vida.
Is that what the guy that goes, sup, you beautiful bastards? That guy?
Yeah, you guys have the same energy. Alright, whatever, fool.
No. ¿Sabes qué? Vale. Que te valga mal en tu pinche vida.
Que valga verga tu pinche vida, pues.
Ojalá y choques cuando te vayas, cabrón. I'm just kidding.
Honestly, you know.
I'm sorry, like, you crashed it. No. It's not my fault. I'm sorry.
If I crash,
it's so serious of an unfortunate.
Hey, but where do you think that comes from? Like the need or the want? Because I feel like that. For a while they did a study where they're like, everybody didn't want a job. Everybody, their goal was just to be famous. Where do you think that comes from? Like, why did you want to be famous?
Nobody wants to be forgotten.
That's what it is. It's that fear of
that Achilles
mortality,
disappearing.
Yeah, I have that fear. I'm not gonna lie.
For me, I mean, I've always liked to entertain. I mean, you guys remember when I was a little kid.
You are an entertainer,
and that's because I mean, as growing up in like Hispanic family, my mom was really strict. My dad wasn't really there, so I was always like, look at me, look at me, look at me. And then like you guys, when I was the youngest one, and so I was always looking up to you guys, like, hey, look, wait for me, you know. And you guys would always be fucking saying hilarious shit. I'd be dying like in stitches. You guys come up with some like cacadura, like. I know that's the dumbest thing we've ever heard, but for me, I was like, that is the fucking funniest thing.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, cacadura. And we're like,
cacadura.
Like, it would be like the funniest thing I've ever heard, you know? And like, and I was like, I could never think of shit like that in my mind. Or like, Irvin was like, please. Like, that was such a spontaneous thing. Spontaneous.
Or when we were writing on the board and it's all like, to make it go faster, but the witty and then
make
it go faster.
You would just come up with witty shit like that, and I was like, damn, I could never come up with shit like that. And so I looked up at you guys, so that's what kind of happened. Like, I was like, oh, I'm going to show them that I could be funny. But you know what, Benito?
Yeah.
Like, that was a good outlet. I need to bring that motherfucker
to be
back.
Someone else? Like, acting?
It was good, because, like, I could be... Like, it was like the parts of me that I liked, and I could exclude the parts that I don't like about me. Because I get it. Like, you have to be engaging, and like I talk the way. But see, like, I like to get serious too. I don't. It's exhausting.
What, being serious?
To be like this all the time.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. You guys, I'm like that.
Yeah.
I have my spurts.
I don't know if it's like in our blood, but I also feel like when like we're out in public.
Yeah.
Or in a social setting or whatever, like I feel like I have to be the one who is like the entertainer, like the fun. Because I hate that feeling of people just like sitting there, like we're at a bar or something,
awkward,
and everybody's just like quiet, and everybody's just like. So then I'll start saying ridiculous shit just to make people laugh, you know, and it works, and like it gets shit going, and like people talk or whatever. But it's like tiring, you know.
Yeah,
it's just like
I've always been that way. That's always been my personality. That's why I've always felt like I needed to be larger than life. Because since I was young, this was way before social media or anything like that for that matter. I've always liked to be the center of attention. I always liked to feel that way. And Greg, like put the nail right on it. I wanna leave a mark. I've always felt that way. Like I don't want to be a speck in this timeline, like in this lifetime, because there's a lot of people that die and they go forgotten. Like nobody knows about them. They did jack squat with their life or whatever. Right. So, yeah, some people wanna mitigate it by saying, you know, you were important to the people that mattered, like your family, whatever. Yeah, but I also want to be fucking, like I said, larger than life. Like I've always liked that, and now I get realistic with it nowadays more than I used to. Where it's like, you know what, if it doesn't happen, I'm happy with it because. Like you said, I'm not putting in the work to make it happen that way. Yeah, because I'm making the stuff happen that we're talking about, how I want to obtain certain things. Yeah. And once that happens, and maybe I can focus more on obtaining that larger than life persona or whatever. But if it doesn't happen, I'm okay with it. Now I'm okay with it.
I think people need to stop focusing. If people always hear like, you gotta get that lucky break. If you always want to concentrate on just the luck part. If you talk about luck, or what does that mean? I mean, it means that you don't have to do shit, and all of a sudden, like, oh, here's a recording contract just for doing nothing. And it's like, whoa, of course that would be awesome if everybody had that opportunity.
You have to position yourself in a place where when you do get lucky, like you already have.
Because hindsight's always 20/20, man.
Yeah. For example, like. We always talk about Conor McGregor, but like Conor McGregor, this motherfucker had all these fights in Ireland. Like nobody really knew about him. He was fucking shit up. And all of a sudden, like they call him for the UFC contract. I think he had already like retired or didn't even want to fight. But he got like that lucky break. But it's like the only reason he got that is because he busted his ass.
Yeah.
He had a highlight reel.
He had no idea that was going to
He had a highlight reel.
And then when the time came, he was ready.
Kai Green said that before he turned this commercial bullshit that he is now. He's a bodybuilder, but he said that your moments are it's a compilation of a highlight reel that you have of all the hard work that you put in so far, and then you get rewarded for it. So that's
true, huh? Now I'm thinking about that, how that applies to my life, and I'm like, damn, if I do end up getting the job that I'm thinking of, because even the guy when I went, he's like, dude, you came at the perfect time. Like for once, I was there at the right time at the right place, and he's like, this is good.
How did Cali know him?
He knows. I don't want to give too much information because they might hear about this. I just get
dang. But you never know. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
He knew one of the people who's high up there.
Okay.
And she gave me a reference to like
the
guy who's high
awesome.
up there. So then I got a meeting, and then and yeah, the guy's like super friendly guy, super nice guy. We had like an hour and a half long conversation about like finances. Like it wasn't even an interview. It was just a formal meeting. Like we got to know each other. He got to know me, and I guess maybe that's why he likes me. Like. I don't know. Sometimes people say I'm too honest, too real. Like in interviews where you're supposed to be like this.
You're better off doing that. Yeah. Honestly, that's how I've gotten my jobs.
Being honest.
Being honest.
I feel like it's backfired for me because I say dumb shit sometimes. I guess I don't know.
Like one of my resumes.
Yeah, I'm smoking weed.
This is what I had. This is what I had on one of my resumes. So like special qualities. I'm awesome.
I know you told me about that. I was like, oh,
and
fuck,
I got the job because of that. Because they wanted a personality.
Yeah.
They wanted somebody to be like
it
that.
worked for that moment, for that place.
I think it works out for you to be yourself. It really does.
You think by being yourself, you kind of like create a path where like you're being yourself.
It's you.
And all the stuff that isn't really for you, they're gonna not want you anyways. So you'll end up like where you want to be in the end because you're being yourself.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. It might be a hard path. It might take you a while to get there, but as long as you stay true to yourself, like eventually your path will.
But you'll stay on there instead of like if you go this way, you're gonna be like fuck. But I have to keep up this persona.
You faked it, and you got to the place where they're like you're making money, you're doing this, but it's like you're not you.
Eventually, you'll go back to where you were headed in the first place.
That's crazy.
I mean, if you believe it, do you believe like in fate?
Fuck no, dude. About that shit
it's because I do think. Like I think there's a lot of random stuff, but in the end, a lot of the stuff is like cause and effect, you know, and it's not necessarily your actions.
I believe in cause and effect.
It's like it's the actions of somebody else that affect you without you even knowing, and they don't even fucking know. But I was watching this movie, and they said something. It was kind of like metaphorical, you know, about like the destiny is like a stream, like a river, and it's already carved out type thing. And like most people try to live their lives, and always trying to fight against the current. And it's like, but the only thing you really can is divert when you can, you know, like there's a fork or something that you can divert when you can, and then the rest of the way just let the flow carry you. And I think that's kind of hand in hand what you're talking about. It's like you carve out the path that you want for yourself, you be yourself, and then that destiny or whatever, it should take you the rest of the way.
You know what I've wondered like about personalities, like since you have kids and you've seen your kids grow up, when your little girls were born, did they already have their set personality?
No, I mean,
or you think
it was
like,
early to tell. Oh, like, do I think that they had already had it in them?
Yeah, like, are you already this person who's like, because you know, as you grow up, you're getting to know yourself. You're getting to know, okay, this is the stuff I like, this is the stuff I don't like, this is the things I like to do. So it's maybe like, is all this stuff already like in you, and you're just finding it out? You're getting to know yourself. So maybe as a little person, like a midget,
human being, human being.
As younger, like a young person, like you already have these things that you're born with. Like you're gonna like this, or I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
because I've seen little kids, dude, who have personalities, and it's like, are you gonna be that same person throughout your whole life?
Probably not. I mean, do you think you're the same person you were 7 years ago?
Probably not.
Isn't that what?
Okay,
but I mean, like a base.
Like my base personality absolutely has not changed. But as far as like you said, being the same person, like maturity, of course that has to change. But I mean, as far as me, like the way I am and the way I've always been, it has not changed. I've said it before, I've learned to mitigate some of the qualities that I have that kind of hindered my jobs, my relationships and all that. I've learned to mitigate them and learn how to control it so that it helps me out.
I don't know if, maybe. But don't you think that maybe it's because you've acclimated to every subtle change? Like you think about your voice, like the way you sound, like when you talk. Can you really, really think back and be like, I remember when my voice was higher, when it was literal, right? Because you don't, because you were growing up, you got acclimated, because you were literally day by day, your voice was changing. You got used to it, and now this is your fucking voice.
So you pretty much got eased into.
I think the same thing when people say,
it's like anal.
Like people say, hey, you think you would be? People say, I don't think I want to change my name to Robert. I wish my name would have been Robert. I'm like, you don't look like a Robert. I don't think I can see you as Robert. Like, oh yeah, because you know me as fucking Greg or Oscar. Yeah. But if you had grown up with Robert, it wouldn't make a difference. That could have been like, it would have been the same thing.
I think what I was trying to say is like, you don't notice things in your daughters like, from they were really young where you're like,
no,
she's feisty or like she's
dice. Yeah, I mean, obviously.
She's weird. A murderer.
Because if you go off by like when they're babies, you know, they're like, oh shit, she's gonna be a fat ass. All she wants to do is eat and shit.
God damn! Out of everything, that's your biggest.
And then
worry.
if you go by when they're toddlers, you're like, oh man, she's gonna be a fucking asshole. Like she just wants to do whatever the hell she wants and doesn't want to listen to anybody. I think it just goes with it has to adapt.
I think that's every child.
Your brain's developing too much, man.
That's true.
It develops for a while, you know.
Because have you ever heard of those studies where they get like twins and then they separate them? And they're like, because as twins,
the parent trap.
They have like the same DNA as a twin. You have the exact same thing. So they're like, okay, well, what's influencing your personality?
Nature versus
is
nurture.
It your genetic or is it your environment?
Right. It's a little both.
And I think what they found out was it was a little bit of both.
It's so weird because the when you go through the police, when you do, okay, let me rephrase this. When you go to school to be a police officer, which you don't have to, but when you do, they go over that because you have to study like how criminals think or why they get to think that way, So they go over nature versus nurture, and I can't remember the name of this scientist. What was his name? I can't remember his name, but he did that study as far
Padlock
as
or some shit.
nature versus nurture. Like, are these people born killers or are they made into killers? Like, shit like that. So, I think it ties into everything.
I mean, you could definitely be born with like a chemical imbalance. I mean, like if you're born with like a mental handicap or something.
But it's all of them? Like,
no. I'm not saying every single person, but like, I guess, excluding those people. Like, think of like Adolf Hitler or like fucking, what was that fucking guy? Bronson.
That is crazy though, huh? How someone gets to be like a murderer. Like,
dude,
like I'm thinking of this time that I was like depressed, you know? Where I was like not in my bliss. I wasn't myself. Like, I was like irritable. I was just angry at everything. I was just like just this discouraged. Like, imagine that times 10, where you like grew up in a household where your mom was on drugs all the time. Like,
beating the shit out of
you get beat up. You're bullied in school. Like, you're overweight. Like, you're ugly. Like, you can never have a relationship. Like, imagine how shitty that is. And I think that's what happens when these like mass shootings and stuff happen, because they hate their life, and they're like, and they see people who are enjoying life,
I want everybody
like
to
their
hurt
little
like
friends,
me.
and they're like, I'm gonna fuck them, like, you know what I mean, like, fuck these people.
I want everybody to hurt like me.
Yeah.
But then there's the other side of the coin where you have like people who live in like third world countries that probably don't know anything else. So you think there's like kind of ignorance is bliss kind of thing where they probably don't know any better. They probably don't know a better life than it is to scrounge for.
So I guess
and
they don't have the ambition that we do. Like, because
worries.
We live in a fucking badass country.
I guess it's all relative.
A fucking badass country.
The fact that we can actually sit here, and the fact that you have a choice, that you can sit here and be like, well, I guess I don't have a police officer. What else can I do?
With a motherfucking
It's like, no, you don't have a fucking option. You work in the mine or you fucking die.
I guess it is relative, because like when you bring that up about the third world country people, like the best thing they have is like, hey, well, I have water.
Biggest problem, like my biggest problem. Oh, should I be on social media or not? And there's people die like.
Should I subscribe to Netflix?
Yeah, trying to survive every day. So we fucking have it easy as fuck. Like,
correct.
We are blessed as fuck, like as fuck. So I'm super grateful to live in the country we live in, and
God bless America.
Yeah, hell yeah, and I wouldn't mind. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like, if people start getting drafted and shit, like I'm down.
I'll re-elect Trump. To Trump!
Oh.
El Trompas!
No. I'm just kidding.
Damn, dude. We weren't taking a stance. We were just joking, but you clearly took a stance.
Stats taken.
Damn.
All right.
I don't hate him.
Democrat.
He does not.
Dang.
He does not speak for all of us.
Last time we were talking,
I will vote
but we don't know shit about politics.
I will vote Republican.
I'm gonna vote Democrat out of spite.
McKee, I mean, if you want to talk politics,
No. Are you done with your social thing?
Oh yeah.
Just kidding.
The relationships.
That was about it. I feel like everybody does that, and if you don't do that, you're pretty much a piece of shit. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh, can I have a head massager thing?
Or maybe I feel like women don't really think about that much. I feel like women are really comfortable with who they are and how they interact with people.
What do you mean? Okay, explain that.
Because like if I put it into perspective, like Sarah and your old lady and Melissa, like them, from what I know from them and everything, like they're just unconditionally themselves, and they don't really worry about what people think or not think of them or the type of interactions they have, because they always know that they're saying and doing the right thing. And for me, it's all like, am I doing and saying the right thing?
So you think women have more like confidence?
They have more like they're more conscious about what they're doing and how they're doing it when they're speaking to other people and the way they interact with people.
Maybe because
sometimes.
Maybe because like
some women.
Men, we're just constantly looking for approval. You know what I mean? Like, we want someone to like love us, or like, and women, like, everybody loves women.
Yeah.
Like.
True. So get that engraved.
A woman walks into a room and every guy is gonna be like,
no matter how you look or what you look, men will always be after you.
Yeah. So maybe that constant, like, I don't know.
I mean, that's what
and for us, like, damn,
you piece of shit.
What did you say?
That's what they're for.
Well, you guys fucking set it up. I mean, the layup was there.
And like for us, like, because there's this Instagram meme going around where it's like a little known fact is that every man out there is so starved for attention that if a woman gives them even the slightest Okay, again, this is like
Like
single
a
guys,
look?
I guess. Yeah,
Dunskies.
like they're in love already. You want to scratch yourself? Feels real nice.
Put it on your balls.
You're not that big. Oh wow! Oh
Yeah, it
nice,
feels
huh?
that. Here, let me do it to you. It feels better, but somebody else does it to you. Yeah, it feels nice. It gives you,
Oh
like,
my
this-
god!
Here, let me-
What is that?
It feels,
Let me
like,
you
it feels
know.
different when
No.
someone does it to you. Like, it feels even.
Jesus
Do
Christ!
it.
It's like
it
a
feels
Dutch
so-
rotor.
It feels so much better. A Dutch rotor? Dutch rudder.
Rudder.
Oh, it
Actually-
feels better when I do it to you?
It feels the same like when I do.
Oh, does it?
Oh
Oh.
my god! What
Actually, no, it feels
is
pretty
that?
good.
I need to buy one of those.
Yeah.
Melissa hates that thing.
Holy crap!
She does?
Yeah, she says it tickles too much.
You can probably tighten it.
It's because it tickles good.
Dude.
I love cosquillitas.
Yeah.
It makes.
Dude, you used to
it
make
gave me
do
like some
cos-
kind of tingling.
I make everybody do
Sensation.
You
it.
used to do this shit with
Cindy's
we
probably
would have
watching this.
fucking sleepovers.
I would
and he
make
would be like, he'd be
Yojitos.
like, hey, can you rub my back?
Yojitos,
Like, really
man.
softly. I'm like, I guess.
We're so gay, huh?
Yeah, but we were little.
Los Poquitos, girl.
We were like
Me-
20.
me-
God,
me and
still
Greg-
sleeping in undies and
We used to shower together.
Oh, dude, I remember one time we were sleeping, and then like I had a really bad cough. Like a really bad cough, and I was just like coughing like a dog all night, like like coughing. And then like he used to sleep without his shirt, and I guess I was coughing too much like on his back, and, like sleepwalking, or either he was sleepwalking or whatever. Like he like turned around, his eyes was closed, and he just started slapping my face like that. Like that, like just over and over, and I was like, oh, he's like slapping my face, and then he like turns back around. I was like, oh, like, fuck. And then the next morning, I was like, dude, what the fuck? You slapped me last night. I wasn't cool. They were like, what are you talking about?
I do stuff. Cindy tells me
you
that I do
fucking
stuff,
slapped the
and
shit
I
out
don't
of me,
remember.
dude.
Or I'll
Like
say
that
things.
episode of SpongeBob with Patrick.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh. Yeah.
Or like that scary movie that we saw where the chick was like with propane or whatever, and she was like with a match.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't go that far.
The what is that called? The instinct or
Hereditary for everybody that wants to watch
Hereditary.
it.
The part that stuck into my brain is when she's like
Oh,
sawing her own head
yeah.
off.
Did you guys have a hard time sleeping that night or not?
Nah.
Nah.
Ah.
Every now and then it pops up in my mind like that something's
funny.
in the corner.
Yes, dude, that's the one that got me. Like last time I fell asleep with my little like
Light on?
light on. Así nomás. I was just
Hasta
like,
que si miras algo, güey, te vas a quedar a
Dude,
gusto.
I just, that whole part where she's like floating away.
That
Okay.
kind of, it was pretty funny, huh?
It killed it
Um,
for me.
Yeah.
But everything else was creepy. Like when the headless bodies are like worshiping like the that one's
Maybe the
pretty crazy.
floating killed it. Because even when when she floated up to the building.
Honestly,
It looked kinda-
honestly, behind every horror movie, like if you look deep enough, there's like a kind of like a comedy.
A
in
bit
there.
of comedy.
Because
I
like
can
the
see
fact that dude, if you think about the fact that dude is like, I'm gonna kill this book because fuck this shit, and then like she said, oh no, she's like, I'm done with you. Like she was like, I don't want to fucking be with you anymore, and then she throws the book to get rid of it, and
and
then
he
he
burns.
catches fire. Like that was like, oh, people be like, oh my god, he's burning. But if you think about it, that would be fucking hilarious in a comedy. It was like, fuck this fucking book. Oh my god, like, that shit
That's
would
where
be
Scary
hilarious.
Movie came in, dude.
That
was-
was hilarious.
The Wayans brothers.
That was a very
Masterpiece.
scary. That was a very scary movieable.
For
movie
sure, for sure.
That you could totally parody.
And she was like,
parody
oh
it.
no, the book, and then
Yeah, the Wayans brothers did it beautifully back in the day. Pretty sure they made fucking
the first
thousands
three.
of dollars.
Actually,
first
that can take us into our last topic: trends.
Trends, yeah.
What goes around, it comes around.
What goes around comes around.
How's
goes
it?
around,
How's it?
comes around.
Oh
You
shit!
know what?
You're doing Justin Timberlake. I was doing fucking.
What goes around,
You know what I want to get
what
good
I'm
at?
talking about.
Hip hop dancing.
That's
I feel
with
like
Scarlett Johansson.
I feel like guys who dance hip hop, those guys are badass.
Well, even music. Think about it. Like, oh fuck, man. You think about the shit that we think is.
Wait, so
kinda,
what's
like,
your topic
cool
again?
Trends.
Oh, okay. In specific place?
No, just like sometimes like some trends come back around or even stay
Like-
longer than we
oh.
thought they were. Like Pokémon. Like that's still going.
It
That
is.
was a long ass time
It's
ago. That
still
was,
going.
when I was
And
in elementary.
I lost it already. Like it's gone. It took off on me. I don't even know where it's at.
that was when I was in elementary.
Yeah, remember we went to Peter Piper and they were selling the. Damn, dude. We went to Peter Piper and we got some tickets and they were selling like these like little like, I guess they were stickers or tattoos. It was like a roll
Mm-hmm.
full of like little Pokemon stamps or something. I fucking remember it. And we had no idea what Pokemon was. We just remember seeing the trailer and it was like upcoming Pokemon. It was everywhere. We're like, oh shit, Pokemon. We don't even know what that is.
That's
but it
it.
looks cool. Because we had just watched like Ranma Medio and like fucking Dragon Ball Z. So we were ready for another anime that was going to captivate our minds. So then we went and we got these fucking little calcamonías. And we were looking at him and we were like, damn, that guy looks like a badass. It was like Hitmonchan. He's like, look, that guy's a boxer. He's probably like super fucking powerful.
They got him
and we
right.
were assuming, we were making assumptions of Pokemon that we didn't know anything about. And then once we learned it, I got a Pokedex, you got a Pokedex. We started getting Pokemon cards. We got immersed into this world.
Dude, into all of that because we went into Beyblade.
Beyblade was
let it rip. Oh, I remember he wanted to play Beyblades, but he said I wasn't allowed to say let it rip.
Why?
He said it was too gay.
Really?
Like we were in a remate and Chidos and we had like the little stand and she was like, all right, we're gonna play. He's like, nah, but don't say let it rip. Don't say that shit. Just say 1, 2, 3. Like, he didn't want me to say let it
And
rip.
then we would always find bowls to like.
Well, I had the saucer, like the ones that you slide down.
the
That
white
shit was
Dude,
bad.
those first few Pokemon, they got it right with those motherfuckers.
Even
Like,
Johto's not bad.
The second,
That's what, like,
second
Lugia-
generation.
What are some
Yeah.
notable ones from Johto?
Totodile, Tyranitar.
Tyranitar.
What the fuck is that?
It's
He
an
was a leaf
evolution
type.
from
He was a leaf type.
Pupitar. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Pupitar is the second evolution.
Larvitar,
Pupitar, Tyranitar, and then there's
Larvitar.
another one.
There's another one now.
I think so. No, I think there was always another one.
Who was yours? Like
I always like
you
the
get
rock
one
types.
Pokemon. Who do you pick?
Fuck.
Pokemon.
Hoppip. Let's get it.
Diglett?
No. Nah, probably like Rhydon.
Rhydon. Ooh, that was a fat.
And now there's another evolution called Rhyperior. He looks stupid though.
What do you think that says about you? That's your Pokemon. You like strong.
I like stability.
You like strong bases because it's that rhino looking thing, right?
What? I also like Pidgeotto because I always like flying.
Pidgeotto
Yeah,
is
you
dope.
always like Pidgeotto.
Who do you like? Who would you pick? One Pokemon. This is your motherfucker.
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo.
Yeah. Because
That
I like.
not even count. That's not even a real.
I like what he
Pokemon.
represented. Like just fucking
Experimentation.
vicious power. Vicious power. Yeah. Fuck
He doesn't
yeah.
even count, man. Isn't
Or
it real-
Rayquaza.
Which was that?
Oh no, mames.
¿Qué puto?
That's not even from the first generation.
Me vale verga.
He's saying the first generation.
The first generation, Mewtwo.
What did Rayquaza
Mewtwo
do?
is first gen. He's a fucking okay.
Yeah, I guess.
So
What did
here's the
Rayquaza
backstory. Mew. They think that Mew is like the precursor to every Pokemon.
Right.
So all the Pokemons come from Mew.
Right.
So they created Mewtwo from Mew. So
That's why it's
Right.
called Mewtwo.
so fucking Mewtwo is my shit. I don't
That's
give a
pretty
fuck
dope.
what you say.
I can respect that. Which is the other one though?
He sucks.
Mew.
No, el otro.
Mew.
Rayquaza, but that's from like not newer, but
New word.
you know
Water,
Not as
ground.
old.
What is he?
He's electric.
Oh, electric.
He's a dragon.
Dragon type's cool. I like Dragonite.
Dragonite was pretty
And
dope.
he didn't even talk, so he was just cool.
Remember when you got to see Ho-Oh like in the very first Pokemon
Yeah,
episode?
he was like, what is that thing?
For some reason, I like the rock Pokemon. I like Machamp, the one with the forearms.
Oh my god,
That
yes.
motherfucker's dope.
Yeah.
I would have
Machoke.
figured you would have liked that.
I like Machoke.
Machoke's dope.
The second one, the one where it's like
Yeah.
yeah, and he
That
has
was
a belt.
Did you like Machamp with his forearms?
Yeah. I thought that was like the
Like
epitome.
Goro?
And then the Onyx.
Oh, dude, Mortal Kombat.
Onyx, yeah.
Now I'm seeing I relate with Brock.
Steelix.
Why, because he was Asian?
Yeah.
Because you love all the women.
Misty.
Remember that episode where you actually get to see his eyes open?
No.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, there's an
Like
episode.
dots?
They're like really hungry, and then they like go to a town, and they all get like misty in the eyes, and you can kind of see Brock's like tiny little glimmer of something.
Who else did he have? Geodude. Geodude was the shit.
Geodude. He had Vulpix.
I was like Voltorb also for some reason.
Voltorb. No.
Voltorb was dope. That was
And then
good.
Electrode. Thank you.
I like Hunter and Gengar.
I like Staryu.
That's
you
all
ever
it
like-
said.
Yeah. Remember Monster Rancher?
What?
You guys ever watch Monster
No.
Rancher?
No.
Damn, that was a badass anime. I remember.
It probably wasn't.
Did you ever like a Pokemon,
Digimon.
but you didn't like the evolved version? Like I really liked
Pikachu.
Charizard, but I didn't like the next one. I mean
Charmeleon.
Charmander, but I didn't like Charmeleon.
You don't like
You
Charmeleon?
like-
you rather skip it all the way
Yeah,
to Charizard?
I like Charizard. And then but I like Wartortle. I like Squirtle,
You like the
Wartortle,
little,
and
like-
Blastoise.
You like the little
Blastoise was pretty dope.
Blast.
I didn't like Venusaur. I like Bulbasaur and
What? Venusaur's the
Ivysaur.
shit.
But I didn't like Venusaur.
Motherfucker. Then he grabs you.
Yeah, but he's like the weakest one, technically.
Penis.
Really? Venusaur?
And he's pretty slow.
Dude,
And he
Venusaur
get- he
had
gets-
that like when
and
you
he
would
gets
harness.
Solar beam.
And he
The
gets
solar
fucked up by
beam.
fire, though.
Dude,
He
that
gets
solar
fucked
beam
up by
fucks
fire
everybody
and
up.
rock.
If he could, how long did it take him to gather that energy?
I like how he's doing
He
the.
would just gather it and he'd be like,
Yeah, but it takes forever.
What about Eevee? But it could turn into anything with all
did
the
you
I
guys
still
ever-
have that episode.
Did you guys ever try throwing a Kamehameha when you were little?
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
I tried to turn Super Saiyan.
Several times.
Do you still try?
I had
like fly?
I had headaches.
Remember we used to watch. If you watch Dragon Ball Z GT, I don't give a fuck if it's not canon. Gohan goes into how to teach people how to fly.
Yes,
he says all you gotta do is make an energy ball. I fucking sat there for hours just doing this.
It didn't work.
Energy ball. No.
You think there's one person in the world who actually tried it and it worked for them, and they're like,
Nah.
and they just like, oh
And
shit,
they decided to tunnel.
yeah.
Like fuck this.
Yeah, and then they flew right into a ceiling fan, and I died.
Nah, ceiling fans aren't that strong. I'll tell you that
No,
much.
it was an industrial size.
Nah, fuck no. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you say. If you can learn how to make fucking energy balls, yeah,
Energy
ceiling
balls?
fan is pretty much nothing. You just
Energy
see the
balls,
My
like the
balls
ones that
have
go-
energy.
like the ones with Dragon Ball Z. I mean, we're all full of kinetic energy,
Yeah.
potential energy, not kinetic. Remember?
Okay, next topic.
What about
Halloween
like?
costumes?
Oh yeah.
Halloween
No,
costumes.
but like even the styles.
That's
'cause
pretty cool.
We were talking about the style.
Oh, the trends.
You ain't got no style,
You ain't got
motherfucker.
no style. Like I'm wearing boots, and I used to wear boots. I used to dress all cheto, you know. I used to have like the hat and everything. Had the flannel shirt, tucked in belt, had the big
How
ass
old were you then?
villa.
How old was this?
I was like 10.
I remember.
And man, you know what? It was uncomfortable, but like it looks good. And nowadays, like
It was uncomfortable.
I went through like a rocker phase.
Why was it uncomfortable? The pants were tight.
That's because I don't like being tucked in. I never did.
That's all.
I like being
I
tough.
felt
like
so
being tucked in.
restricted. I felt so restricted.
Tucked in just gives you that like sense of
It's
security.
good. And also the belt, like right now, like I have like a tiny belly, like hitting me.
Yeah, it kind of sucks being tucked in with your panza.
Yeah, so then I have to like put it up again.
Were the cheto pants back in the day tight?
Tighter.
Nah, they were like Wrangler.
Tightest.
They were like
'Cause
Wrangler pants.
You remember
People
that
would
trend?
actually talk like walk like this.
like Yosemite Sam.
You remember that trend where the pants were real baggy, and it would always like lean back behind or go below your shoes, and then the back of your pants were always ripped.
Torn, yeah.
Yeah.
But that meant that you
hated that.
That meant that you.
And you would always be like, hey, where the party at?
Yeah.
The houses in the way where the Bacardi at? Bottles and models, I get all of that. Yeah, and you either had
where the
the-
party at, and I got the where the party at,
and I'm out there.
Woo!
Where the party at?
And
Na, 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 na. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Oh.
God damn, dude.
No,
Here,
remember-
what was another one?
Well, all we have to do is hear teen drinking is
It's-
very bad.
Oh!
Yo, I got a fake ID though. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. One. Here comes the two to the three to the four. Everybody jump out on the dance floor. Yeah. We need to have a party where it's like all that throwback rap.
Not like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
What was that romantic song we used to sing though?
Oh, my whole life has changed.
My whole life has changed.
Since you came in,
You came in.
I knew back then.
You were that special one. My only love. So deep in love.
Oh shit!
Damn!
I got all Skrillex.
I'm telling you, we need to have a party where we do that shit. Well, for Halloween, that's our anniversary, so we want to have a party.
You and Sarah started dating Halloween?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
she dressed as the corpse bride, and I dressed as Bane.
Halloween is a good time for women.
Yeah,
Because-
fuck yeah, they get to dress as slutty as
You know what's cool
We
though?
do.
Because we're talking
And
about
that's
music.
delicious.
You know what's talking about music
Yeah.
that we live in such a good era right now for like older, like remembering shit. Because like back in the day, like in the 80s, like you're like, oh, that's a badass song, and if you didn't have the CD or whatever, you would just have to wait. Maybe eventually it'll come out on the radio
That's
again.
true.
A throwback. But nowadays we have Shazam,
YouTube.
we have YouTube.
Shazam.
So all you have to do is
I
like
have
Google a
Apple.
lyric that you. I remember I used to say this, and damn, dude, every time I watch like a TV show, I'm like, oh, that song, and I Shazam it.
Oh,
I'm like,
I
I
took it
remember
out.
that song.
Dude, I'm telling you, we need to sample those songs.
Tell me, dude.
They're gonna be
I'm
they're gonna
down.
be great.
They're gonna be great.
The
So you guys been
fucking-
working on music, so tell me, because
Well,
I
I
Minimum
sent you like
style.
four
I don't even know
songs
what's
and you
going
haven't
on.
done anything with
I
it.
haven't. I'm not gonna lie. I can't really rap to them. I tried, but I got nothing
Hey,
for them.
So
You
you
have-
want something else?
Yeah, I haven't.
Do you
I
have it
haven't-
with you? The songs that you guys been working on? I want to hear it.
Watch.
Not right now. You don't have to show me right now, but
Alright.
show it to me. I want.
So
to
I haven't really been working on them because I can't really get in like do anything with them.
Oh.
I got nothing for them.
I tried to make a beat with that music maker thing. It's an incomplete version. It was
Oh.
missing like 90% of the tempos. And
It's
all
not
that
easy,
shit.
dude. Like,
loops and shit.
Like with the whole beat making stuff, like it's really your software that you need. Like if you need good software, you need good.
What was that one that
kits.
everybody liked? FL Studio.
FL is the one that people are using more often now. I don't like the stigma that it gets now. Like it's just dudes who just like make beats.
Want to make like
I actually like making music. Like I remember one of the songs I made was like I try to make a song for a movie. And, like I used some guitar and there was like all these like changes and stuff that. Yeah. Like I try and make like
original
concept.
I get you.
I love it when a song, the bridge of the song just completely changes from the rest of the song, and I love it how when the end of the song just kind of slowly like transitions to the next song, so that it becomes like one large project. So we're all I don't like making individual songs. I like making it to where it's like a whole album.
Like fucking Travis Scott.
He does that
in that song. The newer one with Drake.
Sicko Mode.
Yeah,
that one was really nice.
He like makes different projects into one project.
I do like the direction that some of these artists start. Like Kendrick Lamar does some beautiful stuff. Travis Scott is a hell of a creative mind.
Yeah, no kidding. I didn't know the ending to one of Drake's songs is an actual song.
Oh, Boyz II Men?
No.
Hey man, the copyright.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna get cut off then.
So when he says one of his songs, he's all like, "Said I'm so anxious, so meet me at 11:30. I love it when you're talking dirty."
Oh yeah.
That's a genuine song.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
He does that a lot. Even on his newer album, Scorpion, he does at the end of Boyz II Men song where he's just like, I forgot how it goes, but he's talking about growing up or like being alone.
That's crazy.
As a little kid.
I like that.
Oh yeah, trends.
What
I'm
was
sorry.
I saying? No.
Well, cool. I mean that is a trend.
I get that way that you're talking about, like the music. Are you saying like you see it like in an album? I get that way with videos. If I get like a song or something I always think of like a music video. Like, oh, I would make it like this. And this person would come in like that. That's how I get with videos.
Yeah, I remember the first year me and Cindy dated. I was like, I'm gonna make a video of a week with Cindy. And I recorded 7 days of the week, just stuff that we would do the whole day. And I made like a little score for it, like music in the background. And it's funny, I still have it. Like now I go back and I watch it and I'm like, wow, like that's cool. Like we were back in the day.
Yeah, my wife made a video similar like that. It was just like a slideshow, but she put like a lot of thought into it. And it's like one of my favorite videos. Like I was like, I know you think that you're like an amateur, but like that's like one of the best videos I've ever seen because it has that feeling behind it. I think,
and it's important. It doesn't matter if it's like good or not, but as long as it's important to you, you know what I mean.
It
like,
means something to you.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna post that. Like it's
nice.
It's for me.
See, that's cute. That's romantic.
I have some, but amateur definitely. But nobody should see those videos.
Hey, that's fucking romantic.
What other sport did we used to like talk about before, like
sport?
UFC and stuff?
None.
No, right?
None.
Skateboarding maybe?
No.
Ever. Basketball?
I've never really been into like other stuff.
Well, Irvin and I like basketball. You like soccer because you were into the Pumas back when they were winning. Not anymore.
I used to go. Me and
Why did you like Mexican soccer? Like it's so sloppy.
Because I like to play it.
I just like because I was never into soccer.
It's so sloppy. No, like compared to European soccer, it's so much slower. But it's like more. I shouldn't say more technical, but it's like it's just slower.
I just don't like soccer in general. That's just me.
It's football.
Soccer. El fútbol,
like super campeones, you know, super campeones.
It's because there's nothing like
that's another trend.
You know why? We like mixed martial arts because we grew up with Dragon Ball Z. Guess what? Dragon Ball Z used to do martial arts.
Yeah.
The tournament with Cell, it was about martial arts. The very first Dragon Ball, Master Roshi took Goku to the fucking martial art contest.
Isn't it fucked up that the only reason he didn't learn how to fly till later was because Master Roshi didn't want to learn how to fucking fly from that crane guy?
He didn't. That's
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, remember Tao Pai Pai?
Yeah, and then he had like a fake hand afterwards because he kept getting fucked up by Goku. No, but like it's because it's Master Roshi, and then there's a dude like has like a crane on his head, like a duck or something. So they're like rivals, and he can fly.
The crane guy.
Yeah, he didn't want to learn that.
This is Dragon Ball 1.
Master Roshi knows how to do the
Kamehameha, and he can fucking get buff as fuck.
Got all buff.
But isn't that crazy that he would have learned? Goku would have been like ahead. He would have learned how to fly a long time ago.
Yeah.
But he
had the little cloud.
Exactly. We would have never seen the flying Nimbus.
Nube voladora.
Yeah.
And he's like, just grab a slice. Remember he told him that? Agarra un cacho de ahí de pinche It's
You remember
like,
that?
you could just go up there and grab a slice of Nimbus.
I was so frustrated in those episodes when he was just running across that like
the
snake
serpent
maze.
path.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard they added that. They added that. That wasn't canon.
Forever. Huh?
A lot of this shit was added because of to make it longer.
Oh, that was just a waste of time, motherfucker.
And then when you tried eating some of the cloud and shit.
No, I remember he
yeah.
was eating a shit ton of food, and then they tell him like, you know, you don't have to eat, like you're dead. He's like, yeah, that's okay. I still like to eat it. Like, he was just eating.
There was a good period of my life, maybe 2 weeks ago, where I was just watching videos of Dragon Ball of them eating.
Yeah.
Like,
That's because they made it look so good.
Dragon Ball is on Hulu, by the way. The first
rice.
one when he's a little kid.
El cielo
La
You
Patrulla
just, see,
Roja.
you just see the plates like piling up.
But is it in Spanish?
Nah.
I fuck English Dragon Ball.
Do you know the song? Do you know the song?
El suelo, eh.
El
cielo.
El cielo. El suelo resplandece con el fabuloso.
And then what is it?
Have you seen it?
No, it goes like this. Ready?
Okay, here it goes.
It goes like this. El suelo. Acá sí. El cielo resplandece a mi alrededor. Volar es bello. Brillan en las nubes en mí. El cielo azul.
Y brilla
un gran golpe de pronto el ki.
I know this part.
Como si un volcán hiciera una erupción. Derrite un gran glaciar. Podrás ver de cerca un gran lago. Chala, escala. No importa lo que suceda siempre, el amigo va a perder.
Dude, I like how the rest of our episode is just fucking Dragon Ball.
Brillan Terrícolas, contente emoción, hará una genkidama. Chala, escala.
No,
solo escucha, sueños hay en tu corazón. Oh, I fucked it up. No importa lo que suceda, el día de hoy. And then hold on. And then in the end, it would just end. But then when after he became a Super Saiyan, he turned to Super Saiyan. Y lo
En el episodio de hoy, a Goku le carga la verga.
I think we should end it already. I'm done.
Goku se come una semilla de ermitaño por el culo y le crecen unos hemorroides.
Le crece la verga. En este episodio, Goku se culea a Freezer. Ahora sí, Freezer, te cargó la verga.
I heard that shit all the way in the restroom.
That's not even how Goku talks at all.
Hey, you know what he fucked up?
La verga, Freezer.
You know what he fucked up? Freezer's voice in English.
Because it's like super high pitched.
Yeah,
It's because there's people who are used to that, and there's probably people who only saw it in Japanese.
I had no respect for Freezer in English.
Is your mom here?
Oh my god, could you imagine? That'd be such a different show if everybody just talked to each other like that. ¡Pinche Kakaroto! ¡Te voy a sorpresar! ¡Te voy a hacer Kaioken fase pinche 10!
He did talk like that though.
Nah,
Oh,
but not like
Vegeta?
intense,
Not
but not
exaggerating.
like yelling. Ahora verga,
Ya te cagó la verga,
Before we
Freezer.
end it,
Pinche guiño for.
What's up?
let's do the recap of the UFC stuff.
Oh,
Fuck. So Khabib lost like I knew. Oh, he won.
no, he won against Poirier. And then Gaethje fought Cerrone this weekend.
Dude.
Here,
And Cerrone got starched by Gaethje. Gaethje looked fucking badass. He
did.
looked fucking
So
badass.
we were talking about that earlier. So some technical things that I noticed and that have been broken down were initially, because I think Gaethje has learned to not just be an aggressive fighter. He used to just be like, let's go for the kill, fuck it. That's how he fought Gaethje. I mean, that's how he fought Poirier. That's how he fought Alvarez. That's why he got beat up, because he was trying to please the crowd. And not too long ago, he said in an interview, he's like, I watched Yoel Romero when he fought Whitaker, and that Yoel Romero didn't do shit for like the first 3 rounds. And he's like, and at the end he got like, or no, he fought some other guy, and he got a knockout, and the crowd still loved it. And he's like, oh, interesting. Okay, so the crowd just wants to see a finish. Like, they don't really care, like...
when it is.
Yeah. So then he's like, now he's a lot more patient, and, like, keeps a little more distance, and he doesn't just, like, bulldoze. You don't see exactly what he's going to do. So in this fight, he was a lot more patient. So Cowboy started throwing a nice jab. He was jabbing him real nice. And then Gaethje realized, he's like, okay, these leg kicks are working. However, this jab, I need to find a way to stop it. So he started going further back to kicking distance. And as he was going back to kicking distance, Cowboy started coming to him. Now, he was waiting for Cowboy to come to him. And as Cowboy was coming in, Gaethje was just moving, doing some nice angles left and right to move away from the jab. And the way he caught Cowboy was Cowboy went in with a jab, and Gaethje did this nice, like, check hook. And that caught Cowboy because Cowboy jabs, and he just kind of lets his hand drop. And that happened, and he caught him with a nice check hook. Cowboy tried retaliating with the left hand, I believe, and Gaethje just slipped it McGregor style and over the top, bop, got him and dropped him. Because Gaethje's got power, dude. He's got pop.
Cowboy was just in his line of, like, he was going straight into Gaethje's line.
Yeah, exactly.
And he wasn't getting away from it.
And Gaethje's got pop.
Gaethje, like, if you see Gaethje, like
really smooth.
he was taking angles. Like Cowboy was just going forward.
He was pivoting.
Let me find a better one.
Yeah,
And-
so he dropped him. And then when he fell,
And he
Gaethje
was-
just finished him on the ground.
He was taking that leg away too.
And he felt bad when he was doing that. Watch out, like... It's because, dude, Gaethje's got some really mean leg kicks.
And Joel Romero, I think he should move up in weight. Because I don't think he's ever going to win that. I don't think he's going to win that title. And Adesanya, I don't think Adesanya beats Whitaker.
I fucking love that fight, dude. I'm so excited for that
He's
one.
not going to beat Whitaker, man.
You don't think so?
Whitaker is a motherfucker.
You know what
I don't think Adesanya knows how much of a motherfucker
Whitaker
Romero is.
Romero is?
So for Whitaker to beat a motherfucker like Romero twice,
close fights,
that
dude.
just must mean that Whitaker is on another fucking level.
You know what I'm worried about Whitaker and Adesanya is, you remember when Adesanya fought Gastelum?
Yeah.
And Gastelum caught him with that head kick?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Whitaker does a fucking good job of hiding his leg kicks behind his punches. So I'm wondering if Whitaker can catch Israel with a leg kick. With a head kick, I'm sorry, with a head kick.
And that's the thing, Adesanya takes damage.
Yeah.
That's one thing that he cannot compare himself to Anderson Silva, because Anderson Silva, regardless of what have happened with Weidman, he never took damage.
He was a badass defensive. But also the level of fighters back then, like, they're just not what they are today. Like we were talking about last time, like if they bring them all back, all these old dudes would probably get fucked up. Like,
yeah,
in
no
today's
kidding.
MMA.
Well, I mean, because I was even looking at because MMA on point or something like that makes badass videos.
Yeah.
Where he's all like the badass motherfucker title, the one that they're making. It actually goes back when Bas Rutten and like Ken Shamrock and all of those.
Yeah.
Like they go into like the Pride days and all of that. So they go deep into where it actually rooted from.
Oh, he fucked them up.
So, with that said,
boom.
I think some fighters would fare
what
well.
about like grapplers though?
But like Randy Couture. Randy Couture in his prime put into nowadays.
You think so? I still think he gets fucked up. Dude.
I think anybody in their prime would do well.
At least decent.
Yeah.
But not champions.
I don't think a lot of them would be. Maybe Chuck Liddell.
Okay, and I guess it also goes back to weight divisions. Yeah, I think you're right. Lightweight, like where Chuck fought, was better, I think, back then than now.
And that belt fucking changed hands a lot.
Yeah, I think lightweight kind of sucks.
Because Machida...
I mean, light heavyweight.
Because it was Machida, Rashad, fucking... What is that name? The guy, Lyoto Machida, and that other, the Brazilian, the bald guy. No.
And light heavyweight?
He always wore white bad boy shorts.
Oh, Shogun.
Shogun Hua. Yeah, Liddell. Those guys were fucking killers. Dude.
Yeah, that was
Rampage was still good. Wanderlei Silva.
That was a good time for light heavyweight.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to we're talking about fucking Gaethje. You think he should fight Conor next? I feel like that's the next fight.
That's the next fight to make. I think Poirier should take some time off. Cowboys should take some time off.
Mm-hmm. They're probably gonna fight each other, Cowboy and Poirier. I think.
Just stop looking at my nutsack.
What your dick, dude?
Because I'm not wearing underwear and it feels good. Okay.
I noticed your hand moving. Like,
yeah, look. Okay. So, I think Gaethje and Conor should fight. I think Conor wins that fight.
I think so too.
Because if Gaethje is going towards the more methodical type of boxing, that's where Conor thrives.
Yeah.
More methodical. And then if Gaethje gets frustrated and starts getting reckless, well, that's when there's openings and Conor fucking laser shots.
Because we know Gaethje for sure is gonna throw leg kicks, and Conor's actually really good at checking leg kicks.
No shit.
Like people when he fought Eddie Alvarez, his first leg kick he threw, Conor checked it and he hurt his foot, and that's why Alvarez didn't. Their plan initially was to throw leg kicks, but Alvarez he fucked up his foot on the very first kick, so he's good at checking them, and especially because he's southpaw. When you're doing the southpaw fight against an orthodox, it's a lot harder. It's a lot easier to check the kicks, the leg kicks.
You're just a Conor McGregor dick rider, though.
Maybe. Well, yeah. No, but I think it's a good matchup for him, and I think Conor, his counter punching ability is just, it's made for.
I just want to see him fight, period, dude.
And he cracks.
I want to see him fight, period. Like, period. I like this fighting. I liked it.
I like the build up
Khabib. I hate Khabib.
That's what I'm saying. You guys are
passion.
forgetting all like the grappler. I think any good solid level grappler from back in the day, like Royce Gracie and stuff.
Why do you have the?
Play that shit.
Why do you have the Arthur song?
Everybody
What's
listen
this?
to me. It's probably my mom.
Hello? Oh, ¿qué pasó, tía? Le colgó, yo miré que le colgó.
That's true, I did. It's on
¿Quiere
tape.
que hablar con él de volar?
Let me take this outside.
Take this cup ring now. By the way, good thing I can save her phone now. Because I didn't have it apparently. But I had a text where it says, "Sí, tía." And I'm like, oh, so it's obviously my aunt. Dude, listen, man. It's because I have nothing but... Fuck, he's not even here. I have nothing but respect for, like proficient strikers. Because they make for exciting fights. That's why people...
who like
people love, like... Poirier and they love like Nate Diaz and all those motherfuckers because they're entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I also appreciate when you have an efficient fighter, somebody that fights smart. People always talk shit about Mayweather because he says that he runs a lot. But the thing is, if you think about it, like, wouldn't you want to be the type of fighter, if you can be the type of fighter that knocks everybody out, like Mike Tyson, every fucking single hit that he does, wouldn't you want to be the next best thing, which is a guy that just cannot get hit and has defensive? Same thing with Khabib. I've wrestled before. I was in wrestling. And I've met those motherfuckers that you're like scrawny as fuck and you're like, oh, I'm going to get this guy just because I'm much bigger than him.
Dude,
and they just do not let you. They just don't let you do shit.
If you think about it, all the most successful fighters, they've been wrestlers.
Yeah.
George St. Pierre, Randy Couture, Ken Shamrock, fucking
Khabib.
Khabib.
Even Justin Gaethje, he's a wrestler. They all have a base. Tony Ferguson, wrestling.
Tony Ferguson has a wrestling base. Even I thought TJ Dillashaw has a wrestling base.
And
Uriah Faber has a wrestling base.
Wrestle boxers are some of the most.
What's his name? Mighty Mouse has a wrestling.
Yeah, the reason
Sakuraba has a wrestling base.
The reason a lot of these strikers have been getting better is because they're working a lot on their wrestling defense, takedown defense, and which allows them to strike more. And they're finally like killing. Like Wonderboy Thompson worked on his wrestling defense. Kicked the shit out of a lot of people. Now Israel Adesanya, his wrestling defense is fucking badass. Conor McGregor, like his wrestling defense. All these dudes like that are strikers.
It's just once you get to Khabib, like nobody can stop Khabib. Listen, as far as wrestling goes, if you can keep it on the feet, they'll fuck him up. But they can't keep it on the feet.
That's why I was asking you if you thought I was gonna be like Ronda Rousey was a good example because she had the fucking, she would just go armbar. It seemed like it was almost like like a meme, and like she rose up so fast, just like Khabib.
Actually, there's a lot.
That's why I kept asking you. Do you think it's gonna be something like that? Like,
yes,
because you're talking about Poirier being like such a proficient striker. I'm thinking like, is he gonna be the one that could finally take it to him? I was looking at Khabib's fights. I'm like, I don't think that he's gonna be able to.
Had the chance. He just didn't fight the correct game plan. Like he went in there going for guillotines, like giving Khabib what he wants, like giving him the takedown. I actually do agree with the Ronda thing with Khabib. I think he's beatable. He's just like way more. Jack Slack mentioned this. He's way more athletic and powerful than Ronda. But the same concept applies. I feel like if you fight Khabib by giving him angles and circling and not letting him and pressuring him, because Khabib, he can't really do takedowns going forward. It's really hard. He doesn't have good reactive. He trips you mostly. He'll go against the cage. If you're pushing him back, it's really hard for him to react and take you down. And if he does, you can kind of time it.
There was a part, because I've been arrested before. Well, you've done like rolled and stuff before, and there's one thing you never do when somebody's behind you trying to guard you from behind. You never turn around.
What do you mean?
And I saw that. I saw when Poirier did that mistake, and I was looking at him too because he was basically like he was on the top of him like guarding, and then like he did. He was kind of like this, and like I wish I could show you the video, but he basically turned into him.
So you just gave him full mount.
Basically, kind of like, and I saw it. I don't know if he was trying to do like he was trying to spin around really fast or something. He just but Poirier fucking gave it to him, and I was like, don't turn.
I think Poirier, he got kind of desperate, or he kind of blanked out as far as what his plan was. Yeah. He kind of blanked out in the moment. And I think the moment got bigger than him, rather than him not being a good enough fighter.
It's because I think Khabib surprises him. I think Khabib, like, with his athleticism, his power, his technique, everybody's just like, what the fuck? I don't know what to do. I'm shocked. Yeah.
I think McGregor figured out something where he wants that immediate rematch. That's what he wants, that immediate rematch.
I think he figured out that if he pressures, he wins. And that's why I think Gaethje's a good matchup, because Gaethje just goes forward. And if you try and... He said in interviews, he's like, you can't fight wrestling going back. You have to meet it head on.
I don't think Ferguson gets it done.
You don't think so? I think Ferguson gets it done just because his jiu-jitsu on his back is really good. And those elbows, how he throws from the bottom. Like, I think that's good. I think he'll actually try and attack from the bottom.
But he's a sucker for damage. And Khabib can actually throw a nice overhand.
Yeah. No, and I think I know what you're saying, too. Because, like, Kevin Lee, when he fought Kevin Lee, and Kevin Lee took him down and held him down for a little while, like, it didn't look great for Ferguson. Yeah. But Kevin Lee got tired because he had like staph infection or some shit.
But Kevin Lee is fucking a little fact. Kevin Lee's birthday is on September 4th, 92, same as mine. Oh. But I'm 91. He's actually younger than me. Crazy.
Yeah. You're 91 years old?
Yeah. No, turned 92. That's just I've been doing this.
You look fucking good.
I've been doing this calisthenics, you know.
Hey, you were talking about the boxing though. You were asking about Ruiz, or what were you talking about?
Oh, I was because Wilder actually didn't win decisively. He won by decision, but he didn't win like he usually does
against Fury.
Tyson Fury didn't win how he usually wins.
Oh, in this last fight,
he went to decision against a guy that is not even known.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If Ruiz wins against Joshua, throw him in there with that piece of shit.
With Fury, you think?
Yeah. Cause I don't like that. I love talking shit, but like the way people talk shit. But Tyson Fury, like he's fucking stupid. Like
he's annoying. You think
he's annoying?
He's a showman. He's a. But you're also talking about Kovalev against Canelo.
Kovalev against Canelo. I've never seen his highlights though.
Kovalev, he is a Russian guy, and one of his best attacks is the 1-2-1, where he goes 1-2 and that second jab. Yeah. Bah, he has a hell of a jab, dude. That's like one of his major strengths. But he has been called a front runner, which means like he's kind of a bully in the beginning. But if the guys like stand up to him and they start beating up, he kind of like backs down.
Does he get gassed
and
he
gets beat up? I think he does. I think he gets gassed, and I think if he's not like, and I've heard this said before that a lot of Russian fighters are that way. That they start off like really fucking machinzotes, but they start fucking them up like the opposite of a Mexican fighter, where Mexican fighters are just
the more hearts.
Yeah, we're Super Saiyans. The more you hit me, the more I'm gonna go and like. Did you know Gaethje's half Mexican?
No shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's
crazy. His mom's Mexican, so we'll take credit for that. Yes.
He's half Mexican, half
half white, I think.
So, no, something like that. Yeah.
If he wins, it's because of the Mexican in him. If he loses,
a huevo.
What is it?
A huevo.
What is it?
Yeah.
I like when I keep talking about Lomachenko.
Lomachenko's a fucking badass.
He's like Hitmonchan. No, but he talks about. He said. He remember like a long time ago. He said, "I should change my name. I think I should change my second name to Nomaschenko." It's so funny because he was trying to say it.
Nomaschenko. Jesus Christ,
dude! He hit those body shots, dude.
He has a.
I've seen it.
That's what
Mexicans all the time.
But that's the thing. That's what Mexican boxers are known for, the body shots. Because Chavez, he chopped people down from the body
attack, pressure, and body attacks.
Mickey Ward.
The body attacks are deadly, dude. Like Canelo has some beautiful fucking liver shots.
Yeah.
Which I think since the other guy's bigger than him, it's gonna be available. The body's gonna be open.
I think it'll be good for Canelo because he's not gonna have to cut weight.
No.
And he'll be just as fast. I don't think he's gonna lose speed. If anything, he'll gain more power.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
It's gonna be good for Canelo.
You think he wins?
He will definitely.
Should we end it with with like a recommendation? Like, what do you have you seen something, heard something, read something that you want people to check out?
You know, I was thinking last time. I was thinking like I could have like some songs to suggest like at the end.
Okay,
some
you can do that.
So what's one right now?
Here, let me go around my phone. You say something.
You got something? You think you wanna give it your Oscar seal of approval?
Oscar seal of approval. Let's see what I have right now going on.
We're not even prepared for this at all.
I know.
I kind of sprung on you guys.
Yeah.
Should I start?
Watch. Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah.
If you guys have Netflix, go check out Hip Hop Revolution.
That's a good one.
I really like it.
I saw the very first
Really
ones
enjoyed
with
it.
Logic and
Oh, okay. Well, apparently I started like halfway season 2. I didn't even know, and then it just jumped me to season 3. So I'm like really lost. I'm like, what happened to like Run DMC and everybody? I missed the whole first season. I gotta go back and watch it. But it's really well done, really well produced.
Yeah, back when what's his name, Wale and
Outkast. Did you see the Outkast one?
Oh my God, Outkast.
Atlanta.
I hadn't heard a lot of Outkast until I started listening to
Yeah.
him, and it was
I downloaded the Players Ball because of that. show.
They're awesome. They're awesome.
They're
awesome.
They're awesome.
Awesome.
They're
Actually, I mean that's actually what I was gonna say. Like,
Oh my God.
listen to some more 2000, early 2000, late 90s hip
Hip
hop.
hop. Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
like
early Eminem, early.
like the one that I sent you, the Hit 'em
Oh,
Up
yeah.
style.
That was cool.
That's,
Hit 'em Up Style by Joe Control.
Yeah.
Blue Control.
yeah, that's that beat.
Get buck wild.
Maybe not what she says, but
Style.
the way she's
It's
able
like
to keep
throwback,
the
dude.
cadence
Or
with the beat, and that beat is fucking
Dude, don't
beautiful.
underestimate the power of nostalgia, man. Even like MB Ryder's song, like if you listen to it, like it's not that. Some baby drives me crazy. So it's such a simple song, but like you're just like, damn, it puts you in that cruising mode.
Put you in that mode.
What about
fuck
you,
your
Oivan?
lady.
Oh, you got a song?
Yeah,
you
so
looking for it?
3
Look at the
songs.
listen and play.
Three
There was a few
songs.
3 songs, damn.
So 3 of the songs I've been listening to the most.
Write this shit down.
I've been listening to reggaeton a little bit when I go running. There's a song called Adicto by
Adicto?
Tiny, Anuel AA.
I know that I have some good
And
good
Ozuna.
music.
That's a good jam to listen to when you're running or whatever.
You know what? I've been listening a lot to that kind of music when I work out.
Yeah. I've also been listening to Tyler the Creator a lot lately.
Oh.
He has this dope ass song, of course, the Earthquake. That's a great song.
Mm.
Jam. And then another song that I've always liked, James Blake. I really enjoy his music. If you want to get into his music, a good song would be probably... Here, let me think about that one. Go ahead.
Jet Fuel.
Jet.
I had never
Anything James Blake.
I had never heard a lot of Mac Miller,
Mm-hmm.
and I heard this song called Jet Fuel, and it's
Oh, that's a good song. You sent it to me.
Yeah, it's
Mac Miller's a shit. James
bombastic.
Blake.
I can't believe he's gone. I can't believe I didn't understand his mind or listen to more of his music while he was here, and now he's gone.
I mean, a lot of
Oh yeah, and
That's how it
another
happens for a lot of artists.
group,
Yeah.
Tora, Tora. They make good electronic music. Good shit. All right.
Good.
So what's
Well, thank you so much. Well, I don't know. You guys have
How long
Yeah.
did we- how long
By
did
the
we
way,
do?
real quick. He's talking about reggaeton.
Say it.
Do you remember when you had your iPod and I was looking through your music, and then you had a song by Daddy Yankee? Oh, it was a Don Omar. Dale, dale. Dale, don, dale. Dale.
Classic.
Don, dale. So I was in songs, and it was, in my defense, it was nothing but English songs. So then I get to the D's,
Oh
and then
yeah.
I'm like, hey, what is this song? Dale Don Dale.
Dale Dom Dale.
Dale down, Dale.
And he goes, it's Dale.
Dale
Anyway, that
That reminds me of like whenever like little white kids are trying to like learn. Like there was a little a white dude in one of my classes, Spanish class, and he was trying to read a Spanish sentence, and it was like La mujer come or something. He's like La mujer come.
Have you ever gone through signs? Have you ever?
I laughed so hard, dude.
Wait, are you ever driving and then try to read a sign in English, but it's
Oh,
in
yeah.
Spanish?
yeah.
And you're all like,
What the fuck?
what is it saying? It's
Hey.
Yeah, dude, my friend did that shit with. We went to the grocery store and they had Bimbo products, and he's like, "What is this? A Bimbo?"
That is bimbo,
he
dude.
said Bimbo, and I'm like,
And you know what? I haven't had any bowel movements, and we.
I know, what the heck? Did we put it
I
up?
guess we all passed. I mean, I ate a lot of garbage, dude. Shoot, you know that.
But then again, our
Who are you, Oscar the Grouch? The fuck?
He doesn't eat it; he just lives in it.
oh shit. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, well, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Los Terricolas Podcast. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure to check us out on Instagram, Los Terricolas Podcast, at Instagram.com.
Twitter.
And Twitter. Oh, yeah, we're on Twitter. Check out
Facebook,
Twitter.
right?
Everything will be in the description, right? Because last time it wasn't.
Yes, and
Bitch.
follow Greg as well.
Yes, check out my
Bridget.
Reject Bean Soup. I do more than just podcast. Sometimes I jerk off into a bucket and drink it afterwards. Take easy, guys. See you
I
guys
use it as dip.
later. Remember, we're all here for the D. Ya nos vamos. Ya nos vamos. Adiós, putos.
Damn, what?